What up, peeps? Welcome to the Podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. Another amazing episode with a very special guest. So, even though your part one hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah. The video we did.
Yeah. No, it's still there. It's still there. But, there's just have been a lot going on. Mm-hmm. And I think the only person, because I always like, if I'm able to call somebody who is maybe dealing with a different phrase, like in their social media presence, there's something going on. And in somebody that I've actually had on the podcast, it's much easier for me to just make that phone call. And then it's like, hey, do you want to do an episode?
Yeah.
And, you answered the call and here you are.
Yeah.
So I tell the people your name, what you do, and then I'll take it from there.
Okay. Hi guys. As you all know, my name is Michie002. Mimi ni storyteller wenyu pale. And yeah, niko hapa leo.
Nice. So now, of course, there's been a buzz of a lot of things going on online. Yeah. We'll get to that. But most importantly, I think because this month is, what's the best term? I don't want to butcher it.
Purple profiles. Yeah. GBV Awareness.
Yeah. It's gender-based Violence Awareness Month, right?
Yeah.
So just highlighting stories, informing people, and I think having those conversations. Yeah. Most people don't have them on a regular, but for somebody like you address these issues every single day.
Actually, every day. Kwa sababu the stories I get mingi ni hiyo women kupigwa, stuff kama hizo. So like I address it every day.
Okay, so now I have a small quote here. On this episode, we confront the truth about gender-based violence in Kenya, other countries, why victims stay, why cases collapse, and what really happens behind closed doors. This one could be, one of those episodes that can save someone's situation or a chance.
Yeah.
And I think the most important thing where people don't understand where you come from when you're you're being vocal about some certain things.
Yeah.
It's because you read these things daily.
Not to see reading peke yake, I've also experienced it.
You have experienced what?
Like, let me say, I've been in a toxic relationship. So, hapo kwa GBV, I know one or two about that.
Oh, personal experience, but are we talking physical, emotional abuse?
Okay, kidogo physical.
You can't say kidogo. I hear abuse ni abuse.
Okay, so
it can't really be kidogo.
Okay, tell me physical. Okay, I call that like the beating one, but ilikuwa inataka kuturn physical.
Yeah. But is it something that you personally were able to just walk away from? Ama both of you mlisema this is not good for us? Because sometimes people know.
No. Ni mimi ndo nilisema enough is enough. Let me just go. Yeah.
So again, when she's addressing these things, it's not like you're just pulling them from from thin air.
Yeah, I know I was there. Yeah.
And you sound very passionate when you're addressing some of the issues. I think that's what at times misses online. Because at times you still, we can sugarcoat a lot of things.
Very true.
But when you see people in hospital with bandages, black eyes, some people pass away.
Yeah.
You can't sugarcoat. The morgue person will tell you, Ama the doctor will tell you,
Amanda.
he couldn't make it, she couldn't make it. Unajua? So now we're going to tackle all those things. And of course, I know it collides with what the agenda for this month is, right?
Yeah.
But yesterday was a very special day.
Like it was International Men's Day.
Hey, okay. Okay.
See your baby.
Okay. I was not expecting you to say that you actually even know about international. How did you celebrate?
I didn't even celebrate, honestly.
Really? Didn't send anyone a message or something?
Just one person.
Or someone? Okay. I want to ask details. But do you have a brother?
Yeah, I do have a brother.
Oh, you wouldn't wish him a...
I would. Guy nilisahau.
Naona sasa.
Oh my God.
Naona sasa.
I will consider him next time. Actually, and funny thing, imekuwa birthday week yake. Sijui ni aje hata nilisahau.
You gotten him something?
Yeah, I got him. Obvious, lazima. Yeye ni ndugu yangu mdogo.
Alina, it takes a lot of weight kama uko muish International Men's Day.
Birthday no nilimwish.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, fair enough. So now let's get into business and just tackle a couple of questions. And of course, you're very vocal.
Yeah.
Anytime I ask something that you don't want to answer, because Michie, just feel free not to answer, Cindy. So, even after you tackling a lot of what was trending, I think a couple of days ago, I don't know if I can call it backlash from a few girls, because a majority, those people who understand what your agenda is, they understand. They definitely understand. Because the unfortunate part, like I said, we need somebody who says it like it is.
Yeah, no sugarcoating.
No sugarcoating. So now the biggest conversation was about there are few girls who are saying that you're kind of insensitive in how you address
I mean,
they say they're saying you're a mean girl. That's the word.
I mean, how is saying the truth mean?
But where do you think that comes from? Because we'll tackle the conversation in a lot of things. It's not me. It's not me. So even when you're here at any moment, don't transfer the anger or frustration to me. Me, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Because the craziest part, even when I told you, is when I met you, you're one of the sweetest girls, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Super chill, laughing. We're just having a normal convo. Even with the questions I was throwing at you, there's nothing that took you off ikafanya ukako overly emotional or something you were addressing, Nuna, respond.
Yeah.
But why do you think people are saying there are a couple of girls who are calling you a mean girl?
Well, nitasema tu kitu moja. Why they're calling me mean ni kwa sababu I'm saying the truth. And utapata mbona imewa trigger because most of them are in that situation. And they don't want to hear that. So the moment somebody says it and they say it in a way nye wanajua ni ukweli sijaficha lolote, they'll get mad. They'll say I'm mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because so many women wanapitia hicho kitendo. Hata si beating peke yake, being in a toxic place, somebody is not good for you, but hutaki kutoka hapo. So unaona, so when you address it, they'll say, I'm mean.
Yeah, I'll call you a mean girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'm not mean.
I could just see all these videos and then I'm wondering I don't think this is the same person.
There were so many until I was kwani wameniamulia aje? Did they just decide to wake up and say okay leo tunaita Michelle mean? But the good thing is that I couldn't ingia kwa kichwa because I stood with what I said.
Yeah, and I think that's a good thing. Once you say something and you actually are standing on it, you just stand on business because that's your honest belief, and I think it just makes sense. So now when we are addressing the big issue of why victims never leave that situation, why do you personally think girls never leave, or just women never leave those toxic situations? Because we've seen it on repeat over and over again. In fact, they said the right term was, they said that's victim blaming. They said you're victim blaming. You're blaming the victim.
I'm blaming
Why?
the victim. Well, first of all, I'm not even blaming the victim. Yeah. Second of all, why women don't leave ni kwa sababu ya kitu moja. We are dependable on men. Unaona? Unapata when somebody is in a relationship or when somebody, let's say, is married, hana chake, you depend for the guy to get everything. Unaona? So this is the person who is like making, tuseme yeye ndo nakufund kila kitu, unaona, analipa rent, anakubaya kitu nataka, anakutengeneza like everything, kama mko na watoto ndo nasomesha, unaona. So akianza kukutandika, yeah, ama akianza the insults and the toxicity, hautoki hapo kwa sababu unashanga utaanza aje, like how will you maintain that life, and he's the one doing everything. Ndo maana hatutoki. But if we had our own, hata si lazima atikwe kitu kubwa, you have your own money, yeah, enye you support yourself, kukiharibika, it will be easy for you like kutoka. And I know it's not easy. Kitu ya pili yenye nafanyanga dem asitoke ni mapenzi. Like maybe you love that guy so much to a point enye hauamini amebadilika. So you'll do your best to bring that love enye ilikuanga kitambo mali fight, argue. So that hope of being where you were in the beginning ndo inafanyanga dem akae. Kijambia maybe he'll change.
Yeah.
I mean, tandika kofi leo, but nikikaa tu nimonyeshe sija like niko sawa nayo, maybe atarudia tena, but atarudia cause ameona uko sawa nayo, hautoki hapo.
But now what happens in the situation where like you see somebody like clearly online, they're being like assaulted, the public sees they're being assaulted, and then when people say or call out like, you know, the person for the assault, the victim says they were not assaulted. Like, you know, we can pick the situation like for the lady main character that, you know, brought all this up. The Kendi SZN. Kendi SZN, right? Yeah. So like for her situation, we could clearly see like, and I think, okay, maybe not clearly because now at times it can be taken out of context. Some people say like, not really, it wasn't like what happened. Like in this video, even that's just 5 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Everybody was just saying like, yeah, that's like a bit too much because they've never even seen that side of her. But now the next day,
lol, I don't have my voice. I've been in a picnic the whole day and of course we drank. Anyways, I'm here to address this issue that I'm finding online. This guy Edgar, like, I don't know what issue you have with me. Like some video of me like you're spreading. I don't know why you have an issue with me and my guy, cause can't I just mess with my guy? Like I went live and I was like playing with my guy, and this guy has the audacity to post like I'm in trouble. So if I'm in trouble, I can actually tell my friends to like take care of me or all. Like I don't get what you want from me, and you're posting weird shit about me the whole time. Like, bro.
You see,
and she's clocked it up, unajua.
And ndo maana sisi as women most of the time tunatandikwa because you take it so calmly, playing. Somebody is beating you, you are screaming, watu wameona, okay? But kwako it's playing. So next time atakutandika itakuwa tu playing na utatoka hapo, especially if mi nasemanga kitu moja, kama wewe ni influencer, like you're somebody who is known, unajulikana, many people look up to you. Yeah?
Yep.
For example, mimi niko hapa, if I go and say inywele ni ya pesa fulani nimeshuka mali fulani, 1, 2, 3 will go there. This is how serious it is. So there are so many young girls, okay?
A lot.
So many young girls look at me, they look at so many girls, they look at Kendi, they name all these beautiful influencers, okay?
Yeah.
So these young girls wanatamani, this life ya kukaa vizuri, unataka kwenda vacation, unataka kwenda wig, then they see the lady who is currently living that life akitandikwa, okay, and then the next day she's coming and saying it was just playing. So these young girls who are looking up to you, wataona there's no problem.
Yep.
Hata kama niko kwa situation mtu amenitandika, she came and said they were playing. So maybe for me to continue this life, nikutandikwa, and they will go with it, and I fai hivyo kabisa.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because even what you're pointing out is like almost like the obvious thing.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand the context of where people can't see, like when you're saying like if you don't leave, we've seen people who like they ended up dead.
They die.
We've seen it, like even just on social media, people that we knew or everything. So I don't understand why we have to wait until it gets to that point
for you to come and say, oh, angetoka kitambo.
Yeah.
Angetoka sangapi mukimwambia it's okay to be there.
Yeah. I'm at that thing of like, okay, there's also this thing where I still don't understand it because they're saying it's a girl thing that you just can't leave. They're saying like, okay, also can I play, I'll be playing like a couple of videos because you know how to dissect, because they've said like boy math hatuwezi understand some things, but as a girl you can be able to listen to it and then useme yenye hii hapana.
Okay.
So this one I think was addressing something close to that.
See how you couldn't stop having sex with strangers and how you couldn't stop smoking cigarettes even if you knew it was bad. How you drink every weekend knowing that you lose yourself every time. That's how the victim couldn't walk away from the abuser, imagine. Notice how you know these things are bad for you, but you still choose them. And that's why you guys will forever be hypocrites. Just throwing stones in your backyard imeja graveyard. I've come to the acceptance that a lot of you people cannot see outside of yourselves. Like, your world is just you. Just slow, really. So I even have to bring this Venn diagram and explain how, you see how you had an addiction you couldn't let go of. It's the same way the victim is addicted to something that's wrong for her. Who would have thought?
Okay, so now maybe we can dissect that a bit. But to me, okay, maybe ladies first. Yeah. I'm opening my mouth up a bit. It's not my place to say anything.
You know, to be honest, okay, sikatai, there's some truth in that. Sometimes, you know, alcohol is bad to narudi, drugs are bad to narudi, sex is bad to narudi, okay? But now that's a bit different. Na mtu anatandikwa. Okay? Kutandikwa, like, you know, this is something that is harming you.
Yeah.
Like, this is something very, very toxic. Yeah? So you going back not once, not twice, not thrice, you know, it does not even make any sense. Yeah.
Because the way she said it, you know, like the way at times you have sex with strangers, that's something you can relate to. No. She's saying like it's normal. So I just don't understand. That's not normal.
It's not normal. Yeah, it's not normal because there's no way you'll be... No.
At the you can't stop having sex with...
No.
That's not normal.
It looks like ni kitu ya kawaida that I'll just go, nimevaa nguo, niende, I meet a stranger, we do it. Yeah. Then the next day I do it with another person. It does not, no.
That's not normal. And I think the fact that somebody can paint and try to make that like seem like it's a normal thing.
It's not.
See, it's not. And honestly speaking, even if like you were to ask like your parents, just ask like mom, dad, like, yo, dad, is that what she say? Is that normal? You'll just be told, like, even like in school, you're told don't have sex with multiple partners. You can be prone to get like an STD or all these other. There's so many disclaimers that are given that to just tell you like, okay, cigarettes, you know, even on the box, they always have like a disclaimer.
Yeah.
You know, excessive consumption of this. Alcohol, the same thing. So we can't really pretend like those disclaimers are not there.
Zishatuambia already. So you are taking it knowing this is bad for you.
Yeah. So if you can't stop and something bad happens to you, you get lung cancer. Of course, maybe your pancreas is affected and everything.
You got HIV, kulalala na watu.
Yes. All those things.
Don't blame it on anyone, honestly.
Will that just be, it's you to be accountable to like what happens next. And it's not even just being mean. Honestly speaking, if you don't walk away, you can end up in a body bag.
Very,
very simple. And then also we'll jump onto like other like different stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you think about like the incident that happened with Sonko and the daughter? Again, like, listen, here's the thing. The only person I can ask without them thinking that I'm crazy is you. Is you. Because now with you, I can talk, because you talk about the subjects every other day. So for you, if I ask you, can give me your opinion, and then we just bounce like the conversation back and forth. What do you think about like just that in general?
First of all, I think this is a very, very sad incident because kitu ya kwanza, this ani Salma.
Yeah.
Salma is loved at home. The dad is rich. The mom she's from a very good family. Hata waikosa lolote.
Yeah.
On the other hand, this husband, he's not doing anything apart from maybe what a man can, what you cannot do, the man can do. Hiyo peke yake, okay?
Yeah.
Apart from that, I don't even think Salma should be with somebody like that. And the worst part iniliuma zaidi, this man knew Salma is pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like a very sad incident. And the fact that alimtetea akisema ati usipige bwanangu, my God, ungesema apige makofi zingine tatu because alikutandika. Why are you defending? You came and cried to your father.
Yeah.
Your father listened. He came. Akatuonyesha sisi wote. Why are you defending the guy who has brought shame on you in the first place?
Yeah.
Wangesonga, oh my God, wangemzama makofi tatu ule tano hapo akitoka akiwa so sensible. In fact, that bodyguard needs a raise.
So now I want to throw like a curveball up. Do you think she's capable of walking away from that situation if she wants to? Because also, listen, Mr. Kikesho tena wamkiwe tena victim blaming. So take a moment to kwanza, just, digress hivi kidogo. Do you think she's capable of what? Because, again, remember from like the theory when we started talking, said like a lot of women depend on men. But and in this case, she does not.
Like, she can go back home and the dad and mom will welcome her with lots of love and hug. In fact, hata nazamwambia juu umetoka kwa banako, shika bungalow mpya, shika gari
anything you want.
Shopping tumekufanyia, kifungua nyumba ndio hiyo, you are welcome to start afresh.
Literally, there's no even
she can walk away.
Yeah. So do you think it's personal?
But now,
oh, sorry. Mm-hmm.
She can walk away. But the thing with us ladies, we know we can walk away. But sasa nilisema mara ya kwanza mapenzi inaingililia hapo. That's the only thing holding her, honestly. Because I don't know.
Because we're trying to think. Yeah, we're trying just because we're trying to think logically. By the way,
unajua kama kuna kitu yenye tungesema the guy anafanya yenye inamweka hapo, tungesema okay, maybe analipa watoto fee, maybe but hakuna. The lady is so well off than this man. And hata akitoka leo kesho anaweza pata hata mtu mwingine wa ligi yake. She's very beautiful. No. So I believe
plus ulipiwe rent na upkeep as a man. Mpaka he was asking for I think gari tengeneza.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Umetoka kumpiga mtu and you're here asking gari tengeneza. Can you read the room? Read the room, okay, please.
So now I want to ask a question, Pia, because I was just trying to find it like, it seemed like a bit very strange. Because like we all know, like just in Nairobi, even probably in Kenya, we all know very well, if there is one person's daughter that you cannot lay your hands on, it's Sonko. So I'm just trying to think, and this is me thinking, and then you can, just tell me, like, is there something else that we don't know that's going on? Probably that the dad knows. Because how I know if, let's say, I'm thinking in my head, if somebody just tells Sonko, like, somebody beat up your daughter, what do you expect to happen? Deal with him thoroughly.
Yeah.
Because we've seen him like rough up goons, like in the craziest situations.
Yeah.
He's somebody who was like arrested a couple of times, Nini, being inside until to where he is, like even politics, all those rogue Ninis. So I'm just trying to think, how is it possible he went in that room and he couldn't, Nini?
Because of the daughter.
Is it because of the daughter? Ama is it like there's something else that
he knows?
And listen again, because Taki kuambiwa victim blaming, maybe because like even when situations like GBV happen, I don't know if you know how, if you've been like in court hearing sessions and stuff, and the kind of questions that they normally ask, like both on the victim side and then any side. So, and I'll also like forward like a certain channel, maybe a TikTok channel where they normally post like court proceedings for Kenya. So now let me just see. I can open like a couple of questions and then you see like how they normally ask. They ask the victim and then pia they go to the nini. And then as I'm asking these questions, you'll see where it triggers people. And pia like at times people are like, no, we don't even want to hear his side of the story. Because again, here's the thing. Do we know his side of the story? Do we want to know his side of the story?
We don't. Okay, what do we want to know? The thing is that ulitandika mtu, there's nothing that can justify that. Yeah.
So I want to open like the questions that they normally ask. Should I start with the questions that they normally ask the victim? Am I now like the accused?
That's a victim.
Victim.
Yeah.
So they will ask, what is your relationship with the accused? And then you explain, of course, maybe
boyfriend, my
husband.
Yeah.
How long have you known each other? So all these questions, they are establishing like the background and relationship you have with this person. So that pia it's not a random person amekuja kakuchapa. Sindio?
Ni mtu umekaa na yeye, mtu unajua.
Somebody who loves you.
Yeah.
Sindio? So, and then they'll ask also a very important question as they establish the background. Have there been any previous incidents?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? Which from most of the people that you guys have discussed online, there have been previous.
Yeah, not one, not two.
Exactly. And then so now they'll go to the incident details. They will ask, what exactly happened on that day of the incident? See, like even for, if we were to take like Kendi SZN, we'll tackle these two because it's things that are already publicly online. We've both seen. So like probably ask like, what exactly happened on that day? Where were you when it happened? What time did it occur? And then most importantly, did anyone witness it? Because now that completes like the whole equations, like, oh, mi niliona kimchapa. But sir, if there's no witness pia, we don't know. Might she have slapped him first?
But akona black eye.
No. Yeah. But here's the thing. In general, if we see the size of the girl and the guy, for both victims that we're discussing, I assume they are smaller in size than
the man.
Yeah. So even if you are like, let's say, unajua kuna ile ya kupoke kidogo, nini, ama slap too, it might not be that impressionable like kwa Charlie. Because the situation here was, she said she asked for money for breakfast. Okay, and we're thinking as normal human beings. Is that grounds to beat anyone? Okay.
We've grown up, unaenda you borrow daddy, nisedi na pesa ya breakfast.
It's normal.
Babe, nisedi na pesa ya breakfast. It is so, mami, why, hata ya mshu amemba mtu pesa ya breakfast.
Yes.
Tena kusema kusema shopping imesha tunataka baby sausage. Mbona Sonko aje kuja kumtandika for him asking.
Yeah. He's probably asked Sonko for money.
Aliuliza,
alisema gari by the way.
Mbona kutandikwa kofi. Yeah,
okay.
So you see.
So as we unravel like slowly, like even in the court, now things start like, you start now questioning like a lot of things. Because pia tuko like, hakuna mtu atakutisha pesa ya breakfast alafu akuchape. It's hata kaa baba yako ni mkali aje. It's very hard. So that will be like those ones to try and just establish like exactly. Okay, so if there was no witness, they'll ask, was there verbal or emotional abuse? Like kulikuwa na jinga wewe, useless wewe. So it's because you have to ask those questions. What led to the incident? And then now it comes to evidence. Evidence, we can see black eye.
Yeah.
And I think even like Sonko went to like, hospital the next day to see a certain victim.
Yeah.
Now there you can see clearly.
Kuna evidence.
Like ile ilikuwa ni beating like ile ya nini. And I don't want to say like kuna ile beating kidogo na nini.
Beating ni beating.
Ni beating.
Kwa ngumi, but beating is beating.
But now in court, it has to kuonyesha like, was somebody trying to defend themselves? Pia ni a question tuulizwa. So, physical injuries, were pictures taken? Did you seek medical attention? And which hospital? Did she go to hospital? Did Kendi SZN go to hospital?
We don't know about that.
We don't know. No evidence for that yet. But I'm sure if like Sonko went to hospital, he would have posted the video like already. So that takes away even like the thing for going to a P3 form is not even filed or anything. Nothing close to that. No. And then do you have any audio, video, or SMS evidence of something like, Joa? Maybe like you guys had like a back and forth or anything. And then did you preserve any evidence like clothes maybe? You have like blood stains, screenshots, messages, that threats, and all those things. So all these things that might be asked by the police or like court, like a magistrate, they are not there and we don't know. So for now, we just know there's somebody who was surrounded and slapped when we were watching. So we do not know if he hit her out of self-defense. And I'm talking as per what you would be asked in the court. It's not me. It's not me. No, it's not me. Because now no kunini. But just tell me what you're thinking, and then we'll go to the next like questions now. Because they still part here, like now the evidence, like okay, so evidence, all those things. So just you wanted to respond or say something.
First of all, I don't even think we need to hear this side of that man. Yeah, because babu moja, it is normal for somebody to ask you money for breakfast. Ungemwambia tu kama hauna. Second of all, yeah, there's no mambo na self-defense. Because that guy is big. Ni mrefu, akona manyamanyama, he's big. Salma is not that big. So surely, apata that what is he defending himself from?
Maybe she's hit you with. And then, even when he was surrounded, he couldn't really say much. He was like seated and scared.
Because he knows alikosea.
No. Here's the thing. That's not why. You're surrounded. Plus, he knew it coming because the slap ilitoka huko nyuma already ka bado anaongea.
Yeah.
Unaona, the slap ilitoka from a side that he's not even seeing.
Yeah.
So if you see, like, even in court, you see his body language is heavy. Like, he's remorseful and he's scared.
He's not remorseful.
Okay, like, he's showing like okay, let's go with scared. He shows he's scared and he's surrounded. So already, hapo akona a lot of claims zile za nilikuwa ambushed. I was just saying something so that I can get out of this. Wasinimalize. But again, respond to that because we're just bouncing off a conversation. So,
first of all, I feel that alikuanga scared. Alijua ni nini alifanya. Alitandika mtoto.
Like guilt. He's already guilt.
Na si mtoto wa mtu yoyote. Mimi ni mtoto wa Sonko. The fact that he came with people, already he was scared. Because anajua makosa yake. Second of all, I don't think this guy has any remorse. Because hadi kwa hiyo video, ali-apologize kweli after kumtandika.
He said something to do with tuligombana too or something. I can't remember kulikuwa na.
Oh, I remember him saying ati anampenda. If I'm not wrong, I don't know. And I was like, if you really love somebody, utatandika aje mtu. Yeah, it does not even make any sense. And that of all, hakuna vile Salma anichapo you. Okay, maybe walichapana wakiwa ndani ya nyumba, si ndio?
Yeah.
Hakuna vile Salma atatandika huyo mwanaume. Kwa sababu vile tu alikuwa anamtetea, usipige bwana yangu. Kama alikuwa ameanza vita ndani ya nyumba au anatandika sangekaa hapo cheke sema continue.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So I believe that this guy just wanted to beat her.
So we don't want his side of the story.
We don't care. This is a pregnant woman.
Okay.
We don't even want to know what happened. As long as umechapa mtu, in fact, you are the husband, you should be protecting your wife, you're the one beating your wife. We don't want to hear any side of your story. You stay with your sides.
So now, like, kuna now naitwa cross-examination questions, which now are always triggering, like in court. Now they'll ask, Like just as soon as like we see a video like that, like why didn't you report it like to the police like immediately? Because this is you being assaulted, and this they would ask in court. And you know what, Sasa, you can only imagine in court, you have to kind of answer, because again, I'll take you back to, like, let's say you guys have reported like the boyfriend, yanani anampiganga nini, is arrested, they're taken to court, sindio? And then the judge is there, ama the magistrate, and they're asking like, okay, why didn't you report? And you see, let's go back to Kendi SZN's video. Me, I can't play around with my boyfriend. Yeah, achaneni na yeye, msimpige.
They were playing, so wakona haja kureport. Sadi watu wanachezanga na tuendangi kuwashtaki.
Exactly, wanaanguka, wanaumia nini.
Wanasimama, wanalia, tunawapanguza, wanaingia ndani ya nyumba. So they were playing, there's no need to report.
So now, if there's clear evidence, like even with like your Sonko and stuff, see, do you think the lady akienda kwa court atasema alipigwa? Because if he's found guilty, he's supposed to be thrown inside. Will you think she'll say yes, he's guilty, alinchapa, ama she'll say like apana, tulikuwa tu tuna a small argument?
I don't think atasema yes.
Okay.
Because clearly hapa tuliona alikuwa anatandikwa na akasema usinichapie bwana wangu. So ikifika kwa koti, I don't think atasema tu, maybe I don't think atasema yes, aiko ndani.
So what happens when magistrate akisikia ukisema kitu kama hiyo? See, the case is dismissed.
And you go back home with your husband who beat you. Then hiyo jioni akutandike tena. And then tomorrow you cannot even go to court. Kwa sasa magistrate atashangaa kunaenda. You were here yesterday. You said hukutandika.
Yeah. So kwa cross-examination questions, like they'll ask you, why didn't you report it immediately? And then pia following, did you have any disagreement with the accused before the incident? Was there a back and forth kidogo nini? Because again, we've already established, hakuna sijui the last time tu alitisha pesa ya breakfast akachapwa. Maybe it's something that happens, but still it's very unusual.
Yeah. Kama una pesa unasema tu sina.
Call your dad, siendo nalipia everything anyway.
Mupige ye, mi sina. So beating.
And then like now, and also very sensitive question that the magistrate, or if it's a lawyer or police, they will ask, can you confirm to us that you're telling the truth and you're not lying?
Sasa victim sasa.
Anaulizwa hivyo sasa.
Victim.
Yeah, tujafika kwa questions the accused.
Yeah, I have a black eye.
But remember, it could be self-defense.
There's no self-defense.
Have you ever seen like couples wakienda kwa court during divorce, how they throw like other accusations like on each side? Oh, you alikuwa ananichapa. Oh, he threw me off.
Hadi zenye ni uongo.
Yeah, because you're just trying to finish off. And that's why saa zingine, like even for you, you've said it like in some of your posts. Mambo ya watu wawili wenye wanashare kitanda.
Uwezi ingililia. Yeah. So, because today you are there crying with the lady, tomorrow she's back with that guy.
Yep. And then now you guys look like fools.
You look like very...
Yeah, because, perfect example, scenario, the two victims that we're talking about, aren't they back with their situations?
They're already back.
So you see why all these questions are very important. Because like, okay, mbona your friends wanasema, he hit you, and you're saying like, apana, si ukweli. Ama she'll say, nilikuwa nimekasirika. Because pia, if you're lying, shouldn't you be thrown in jail kama unadanganya? Sorry.
Okay, just give you the rest.
So I can tell, Polly.
Yeah.
And then also like another question here, the last one, as you sip some water, do you have any motive to lie?
Motive to lie?
Yeah. Maybe because ulishikwa na side chick, I may find like a message or something. So now you guys are in court and you've actually, najua, cause in common cases, we've seen people who like confront maybe their boyfriend because of lying.
Yeah, umepata chats, unamuuliza, wewe ni nani, mbona unafanya nini? Yeah.
And at times here's the thing, because even when we're talking about size, me have seen some tiny girls confronting like their boyfriends. And inakuwaga nile scene like, unajua mtu amejinyenyekea.
Humble.
Exactly.
The guy is a big guy.
And that's why people need to understand, Pia, when we're talking about, because at times we say like, no, she's tiny, ama she's young. No, but just even ask yourself how like maybe a sugar baby dates like a sugar daddy. And she's always constantly, wait, I asked you to send that money. Mbono hujatuma? So you know like such situations. Girls who know how to really control the situation. And I'm not saying that we're not talking abuse size. Nasema like, even when that's where like the thing about love and sex, once it's mixed, it becomes so tricky to understand like, maybe is this the person who's guilty or is this? So those questions have to be asked. And I'm not asking like, as a social media person, I'm asking like the questions that a magistrate and peer police, like even when you're writing a report. Have you ever written like a police report?
No.
Hey, details.
From scratch.
Hata gari kigongwa, like you would need to claim insurance and nini. Mpaka they ask you to draw, like even if it's a matchstick drawing, draw for us, we see where it was hit. I swear. You write all those details.
Every
it was this street, nini, we need to see. So that by the time it's being presented to a lawyer or nini, they see the facts. And then they cross-check. Sasa, lisema, you remember like your statement says, alifanya hivi na hivi. Alikugonga na which hand, left or right? Aligonga na right hand. Kumbe right hand yake iko kwa nini? Iko kwa plaster or something.
Clearly inakaa uongo.
Yeah. So all those details they will ask, because you have to understand when somebody is prosecuted, see watu wanaendaga kupewa like 10, 15 years, 20 years. So the magistrates and lawyers and police, they have to, hata police venye yuko kuambia, we have to go and investigate. 2 weeks. Of course, Kenya, mafuta imeisha, tuma sijui ya nini. But they have to investigate. Pole pole, and then after they get like evidence on nini, that's why like DCI, once they catch you with evidence and concrete nini, they'll post your pictures hapo, na pia paraphernalia yenye umeshikwa nayo. But before that, they kind of like still have to investigate. Maybe the
Ndio ukweli.
Yeah, hawezi post pale Michie nini.
Wanasemanga
innocent
till proven guilty.
Yeah. And that's how the law works. And also like another conversation pia, I don't know if you heard like how a lot of people are responding to the videos like, kama mimi ndio mwenye pesa. Mimi ndio mwenye pesa. Acha kwanza I play a video here so that we can go directly to like, what people are saying. Like, okay, let me pick which girl. This one had a dramatic one.
Ilai Mungu alijua kwa nini alichukua baba yangu mapema. Alijua kwa nini alichukua mapema na tena baba tajiri sahi. Because baba yangu anakuweka na kulipia kila kitu, alafu tunajaribu kuninulia mkono. Kijana, guy. How audacious are you? Bro, nakwambia, that man, if he was my man and that nigga was my dad, bro, nakwambia hata permission nakwenda kwa ndugu mimi unanitisha. Ningekuwa nafika kwa nyumba unanipigia magoti unaosha miguu, ningekuwa nakuja kwa nyumba napata vyombo hazijaoshwa, nyumba haijaoshwa na mvaa na mkanya.
Sasa unaona kwanza huyu na she's taking it too far. Vyombo hazijaoshwa na mvaa. So you see, even from what she's saying, I understand it's because she's upset with the story and everything. But you see now she comes off abusive. Because nikikuja nipate vyombo hazijaoshwa na kuvaa kwa sababu mimi ndio nalipa bills. That's not something you do, regardless of whether you're paying bills or not. So a guy or a woman shouldn't do that. True or false? I don't know.
But she's the one doing that to you. Because what do you mean you're that audacious? We have lost the plot. We have lost the plot. Bro, you're the rich man in that household and that man is beating you. Alafu lazima usichape bwanangu.
So you see, even for her, she's just in disbelief. Those ones of like. So that's why, again, I'm just trying to think. Even when people like post aggressive videos, wakisema, guy, ingekuwa mimi. Do you guys think you're crazier than Sonko? Do you guys know Sonko? You think he got there just because like he's nini? You think like you think you can mobilize people or goons or nini more than Sonko? So even when people are talking about, that's why I'm saying like there has to be something else that probably we don't know, because I don't see how Sonko was just asking like, yo, bono nipigia mtoto. So maybe, and I'm just saying, according to like even the way I was telling you, like questions have to be asked at times. They have to be asked at times, because maybe what if she said or did something, and that's why even like when the guy was being beaten up, she's now like, okay, maybe it's gone too far.
Okay.
Maybe now it's going too far.
No.
Because she feels sorry for the guy. If she's feeling sorry for the guy, why are you guys like witch hunting him now?
Jua nampenda.
Si then hata nyinyi mumpende.
No. Okay, you know, alisema
Because anampenda.
no.
Msinipigie bwanangu.
Juu anampenda.
So why would you guys want something bad to happen to that guy? Like being thrown in jail ama nini?
Because
Huyo
he
amesema
did
tu ni
something
makofi
wrong.
tu kwa nyumba.
He did something wrong. But sasa kitu inatuzuia hapa ni the lady anampenda. Because kama the lady angekuwa kwa your room, this guy angekuwa anatandikwa vibaya tena sana.
Yeah.
And I'm sure if the lady did not say usinichapie, I'm sure hata maybe babake angetandika huyo mwanaume.
No.
Really?
And I think that's where I'm saying, like, in a real scenario, if Sonko didn't knew something else, he would have just come na mvae. That's why even when he said in his statement, he said, and that's why I'm saying, like, okay, he's actually a very smart guy.
But
He didn't lay. Do you want to finish and then?
But this is not the first time.
Yeah, it's not. That's why I'm saying there has to be something that's in between that we don't know. How do we know if the daughter probably talks crazy to the guy?
I don't think
The
so.
girl here mwenye amesema, huyu amesema, kama yeye ndio mwenye pesa afike kujosha vyombo, what does she do?
Anambaa.
Bare kwanza. Bare.
So you want to say Salma akifika anapoweka bare? Hapana.
No, I'm just saying. No, you know why I'm saying that? Because even dads deep down, unajua, we can't pretend at us we know the love a dad has for their daughter.
True.
Dads who love their daughters, kwanza like Sonko, we can tell he values their daughters.
Yeah.
Like there is no way you can touch Sonko's
Daughters.
Sana ingekuwa sawa, amepigana. Daughter.
Daughters.
And then the dad aingie kwa hiyo hao. Na kwanza aseme, no, usikamshike, usikampige. He said that, like, by the way, uskamgu. And you also have to understand, that's why he's operating from a place where there's something he knows, or else maybe he was just trying to make sure he follows the law. He doesn't break any law. Because even when he was saying, like, he said, si utaniulia mtoto wewe. But he said, no, what was the exact statement? He said, ukiua mtoto wangu, nitakuwa pia wewe. And that was a very good meaning.
I remember that line.
Because in court, that can be like probably manslaughter out of anger na nini. But kama angesema mi nitakuua wewe, that's a different statement and it means something completely different. But he said, ukiniulia mtoto, nitakuua.
After you've done the action is when I'm going to finish you.
Exactly. So think about like even how he got in the room. Alikuwa zile za hajamgusa. He didn't even like grab his shirt or anything. Nothing. Sa zile watu wako kwa outrage wana shake tu hivi online. And I'm telling you, like, you can't be a bigger goon than Sonko. Sonko is wild. We all know he's crazy. So there has to be a reason, like he restrained himself. Zile za pana.
Maybe he didn't want to he didn't want to take things too far. And then I feel like Tuni the daughter, because they're the daughter. The fact that the daughter alisema hapana. I don't know.
After a slap. The slap was loud, lakini.
Very loud. You could.
So I mean, listuka, I was watching the video.
I was not expecting
what?
I was not expecting that slap.
But that just shows you, like, if he wanted to take action, the way he's always walking around with his bodyguards and come on, they'd have handled that guy kitambo proper. So I think from what I'm just trying to think, there's maybe a toxic situation going on there. Of course, clearly both the two of them can't walk away. That guy kwanza, he can't walk away because he needs the money.
Anenda wapi sasa?
Atalala wapi? Atakula nini?
Atakana nani sasa?
Ata drive nini? Na steering ya gari aliharibu hata akipewa gari. But yeah, you know. So now, I want to jump to like questions that would be asked to the accused person. Because now they judge. And this is why I'm saying, you see the way guys are saying, like, we don't want to hear his story. If in any court,
lazima watasikia story yake.
And think about like all the GBV ninis that we've seen incidents, even from Starlet Wahoo. Because Starlet, I can use her because she's, of course, also a sister to a public figure. And Pia, like, she was a friend. But that guy has to go to court hearings. I don't know, was he convicted at her? Ama the case is still ongoing. But you see, we don't even know though. But think about how the situation was brutal upon any. But they have to take him to court and question him. Like, okay, what exactly? Did she take the knife? Because kwa sababu you see, these are people we're talking about. They're alive. The other situation, she's not here anymore. She died. She bled in the room. But you know the starlet story. South B, Airbnb, the pretty girl, Kanyari's sister.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Mwenye aliuliwa with that guy. You guy, I think, are you jela?
Sibado court hearings. I don't know if he was convicted, but it has been ongoing.
Like, it was not good. Watu walikuwa nasema ati them, sorry. That doesn't just... Because
it doesn't
somebody,
justify.
Kama mtu ni, malaya, ama prostitute, it does not justify them to...
Killing is not you can't justify...
You cannot...
Not unless
like,
self-defense.
Okay,
self-defense, yes, I know it brings 10 or something else. Actually, didn't the guy say he was being attacked with a knife?
Lakini hakuna mtu alijionea.
You see why they normally ask, like, was there any witnesses? You see, like, now where it takes us back to, like, the court of Nini.
Angesema amekufa.
Yeah. So now...
Hata hizo maswali tuanze hapo.
That's why now they have to investigate. And you see, that's why at times, like, even kuna hiyo court of public opinion, yes, you can crucify someone, but still the law has to work. The law has to take time and investigate, like, what exactly happened in that room. And you see the questions that now we are afraid of to ask because you'll be cancelled, you'll lose a brand deal. And when it comes to court, those are the questions they ask. It's like, what exactly happened? Or you agreed you'll give her money. So how much? Mbono compare ama what happened? Ama were you trying to run away without kumpatia ile pesa? Like, what exactly happened? How did she end up holding the knife? How did you end up holding the knife?
How did you end up killing her?
Yeah. So all those questions that now when you ask, you're being called like a victim blamer. No, because you also have to understand there are guys who've been stabbed to death in rooms as well. Perfect example, the Miss Langata, face of Miss Langata, the pretty girl who's been jailed for more than 9 years probably.
Yeah.
She found like a text message and stabbed the guy like 26 times. So you know about the case?
Yeah. 26.
Yeah. So sile ya moja ya maybe ni accident or asira ni ile ya...
Me, I just thought alimuua. 26?
Let me confirm kwanza ndio isikuwe like unajua maybe na exaggerate.
26.
Hold on. Let me get the exact nini.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So
by the time tunafika hata 10, this person is already dead.
Yeah.
Another 16.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy really did something bad.
So you see, even you have to ask questions. Because I'm just saying, when something extra happens, Evo, you have to ask questions. That's why even for me, because breakfast, surely, kwani Sonko yu wafanye shopping ya how much? Probably like 100 G's huko hivyo monthly. So why is breakfast even like a conversation here we have? Actually, see, he said, sina wafanyia shopping.
Yeah. Okay, kama breakfast ndo inge if tseme si breakfast basi ilifanya the guy atandike Salma, mbona kuongea? Mbona kusema si breakfast?
He didn't have time. You're surrounded.
No.
Plus ile coffee kwanza after kuisha.
Kwanza after hiyo coffee ndo angesema yenyewe si breakfast.
Acha
nikwambie. No. Hiyo time ndo angeona hapa naweza tandikwa tena. So ndo angesema yenyewe si breakfast, maybe tuli argue ama alisema hivi na hivi. Sorry. Hivi na hivi.
So this is the lady who stabbed like the boyfriend, but I'm trying to...
She's very beautiful.
Very, very pretty. But so now you see her, and even that's why I'm telling a lot of people, when you see people's responses, wanasema, mimi unifanyie hivyo, but you'll end up in prison pia, unajua. You kill someone, you go to prison. Yeah. We have to understand like ground rules, no?
Let's be logical.
Exactly. So even Sonko, let's be honest, I'm sure he has guns.
Yeah.
Akiingia kwa hiyo room kama anataka kudeal na huyo mwanaume
atamaliza haraka tena sana.
It's like this. It's like 1 minute, but pia like understand what comes with that now.
Makesi zingine kwenda jela, because at the end atukatai alichapa mtoto.
Yeah.
But there is death.
Yeah.
So the penalty of death ni jela.
Yeah. So no, you can't, even for you have to remember, even when you become a parent, you have to understand. You might one day go to defend like your kid, maybe, because something has happened. You have to remember, you're defending your kid, but do you want to defend your kid in that sasa wewe ubaki ukiwa life sentence?
Maybe if it's something bad.
What would you do?
I will finish that person.
What?
I'm not kidding.
So you'd rather go to Langata Women's?
Oh my God. You know, let me.
Will you go to Langata Women's? For life, Ojua. You're not coming out because even for her, she's facing the same situation.
My child.
Okay, listen.
Hey, my child.
Okay, so are we talking about beating them or they do something?
They do something, let's say maybe like rape or murder my child.
Yeah.
Brother, know you're following that person and I will be ready to go where it takes me.
So even you'll go inside?
This is my child.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. You still have to. I understand. And remember, again, if there's somebody that we all know, kila mtu alikoza, mtoto wa Sonko. You still have to have that high emotional intelligence in how you approach everything. Yes, you're angry and upset, but still, there's probably so much more for you hapa nje ya kufanya.
You know, Mimi, I always tell myself.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm afraid. Because the moment I give birth to a daughter, maybe I'll do anything.
You know you'll have a daughter, right? You'll have a daughter. Yeah, probably automatic. It's automatic you'll have a daughter.
I will be like a lioness. All guys.
But you know, I've had friends who've had kids, but pia like, unajua ile bado wako at stage. Mpaka nasema siwezi mwacha, but I'm like, you know, she's about to start school next year. Will you be going to sit with her in class?
You know, that's different.
No, but I'm just saying, you understand, like, at a grown-up ni better. Imagine a kid going to school. How many assault cases are we hearing of kids? Defilement size.
So many kids. And you know the funny thing, Mimi huwa inanikasirisha ni how grown up, like grown people, grown man. You are 20, 30, you go to a 6 year, a 7. Tell me, oh, Mimi ni Langata Women's Prison and India because I'm coming. Hata saki polisi wanisaidie. Oh my God. Give me that gun. Let me finish you. Zero time. Honestly, no.
Yeah.
My child, 6, 7, and 18.
Yeah.
I'll come for you.
I'm trying to find like the article which says what exactly happened, how many times she stabbed the guy, but I can't find it.
But for this lady to stab the man 26 times, there's something mbaya this guy did. You cannot just kill somebody 26 times for no reason.
Text message. Okay, that's why I want to open her video because she said actually what happened. Let me see.
Maybe the guy...
Truth Command. Yeah, if we see like her testimony.
But you know, sometimes you're pushed to the edge, mbaka, you just want to kill somebody.
Okay, let's see if it says anything.
Kamande, and currently I'm serving a sentence in Langata Women's Prison. When I was convicted to serve that kind of enormous sentence, so for me, I felt like this was it. I really wanted to get a good lawyer who could help me.
Okay, this is just about her education, but I'm trying. There's a video where she was just saying, oh, and you see like even from...
This is the guy.
This is the guy now.
Oh my.
Yeah. And they were actually both young. And that's what I'm saying, like even if you think about it now, this was back then. Oh yeah, you see. How many times? 22.
22.
Yeah, 22 times. So I was slightly like on the knee.
22 ni mingi.
So 22 means even when his body was down and he can't move, he's trying to move away, you're still stabbing.
But I think ukianza, you know what you did. You know this. I think there was that rage.
But how do you handle things? Let's say, because even for me, I've been in situations where like me, I kick people out of the house. Hata katikati ya usiku.
Aye.
What?
Aye.
Yeah, I won't get to this point. I pay your Uber, okay, uko na njaa, I'll even, you make sure you go get food, take out, but you have to go.
Just leave.
Because you see the same way you've said, like, I don't know how I might act if I'm pushed to certain levels.
But you know me, I was to kill somebody.
Wait, what?
Yeah. No, nasema sometimes you're pushed to the edge.
Wait, you said you what?
I was. Singekuwa hapa.
Okay, you want to talk about that and then we'll continue.
Maybe
that's too personal.
Kidogo.
If you can touch on it, kidogo.
Yeah, so this guy was very abusive. maneno nini. So ndio sasa nijipange kutoka, we got in a very heated argument. He tased me.
Taser.
Taser. Man, nimepiga. You know, I never thought nitawai fika mali naweza piga mtu. This guy was big. 6'3", mimi nikafupi hivi. But after that taser, things went so wild. We actually fought. Imagine Mimi.
He's big.
Yeah, we fought. Then I went and picked a knife. So he was cornered. Because hiyo kuargue, tukatupa meza. So he was cornered. If I wanted to, ningedunga huyu mtu. Because hata kama he's big, niko na kisu.
Yeah.
And you were cornered.
Uh-huh.
But then I was like, apana. I dropped it. Yeah.
So unaona.
And then, sasa vile aliona nimeshika kisu, akajaribu kunituliza.
Oh.
Tukaenda kulala. I woke up kuchukua hiyo kisu tena. I'm not lying. That's how mad I was.
Morning again.
Apo ni usiku katikati. Because vita ilikuwa ya usiku.
Okay.
So kitu saa 6 tukaenda kulala. So I think it was around 4, I woke up. He was sound asleep. Ilikuwa hapa. I was shaking. I even wonder ni aje kufeel. But unajua nilikuwa nyuma yake.
Sasa yako hivi.
I was laughing, it's evil, but...
No, but you're saying, but unaona, I think at times when you share such stories, it connects to people. God. To where, that's what I'm saying, that's what I've told you. Me, I would rather kick somebody out. Like, but so you go on kwanza, let me not interfere this story.
So siniko nyuma yake, so unajua mtu akilala, there's like ningeweka hapa.
Wait, you are holding it?
I was holding it.
And looking at him?
I was looking, he was so sleeping very peacefully. Then I remember that, ushapigwa teza aki. Fuck, no. That thing felt like death. Hata sijui teza alitoa wapi. Mi nilishtukia tu somebody has tased me. And I was like, so you have a taser? Then I was like, Mimi, I will finish you before you finish me. Then ile tuna, I was there, I was crying, I was sad, I was feeling every emotion. I just thought of my brother. Something told me, hapana. Kenda nikarudisha, I didn't even go back to the same bed. Kenda, I cried kwa bathroom. Asubuhi kafika, nikajifanya vile tuko sawa. I lied that after that incident, sasa the next day after nimejifanya tuko sawa.
Yeah.
Nikamdanganya my mom is unwell. I had my savings. So he sent me money. He had money. Mi hata singekuanga hapa. TikTok. Oh my God.
You were just saying.
Ningekuanga balling. I would have been so far if he was not. And I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So after he gave me my money, I had some savings. Maybe I left. Okay. That's how I left. Nikaanza maisha kwa that carpet sitter.
So you see, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, there's still that conscience. So no, you didn't black out completely. So there's that conscience that it still holds you back. Yeah. I know, because ume black out, but I know.
Nikiingiza.
Yeah.
Hata kama atakufa nitaenda jela, because this is case I tried.
Here he's going. Upper the artery is here. He's gone.
And then the way I was holding that knife. Hapo angeenda. And then joking, I'm imagining ukiingiza that rage, you'll continue and continue.
Yeah. See, that's what sasa unaona hii 22 times hapa hivi.
Asubuhi wangenikuta tu hapo. Damu. Ama nianze kupanic. I don't know. I don't even want to. Sometimes I sit down and think if ningefanya hivyo ningefanyika, but I just thank God haikufanyika.
You see, that's why I've asked you, like, okay, if you're pushed to the wall, you know inaweza kufikisha hapo. Me, I don't want to find out. That's why you have to go.
But it's not good to find out. That's why I say, by that time, that's why I tell ladies, ukiwa in a heated argument with somebody who is bigger than you, no, itafika mali utamaliza, you just cool down.
You have to.
Cool down.
Yeah.
Akutusi ngombe, useme ni sawa mimi ni ngombe. In fact, ukisema muundo hata tulie zaidi. Yeah. The moment he's calm, the moment tu ametulia hivi, amekuacha kesho.
Yeah. You go.
Toka.
You go.
Toka mbio tena sana.
You go.
Because ukikapo ujifanye, you see now me what I did, tulipelekana to a point sasa ikanifikisha hapo. If I knew better ningejifanya tu.
You just chill. Because even I stop talking to people when if I notice kuna the toxic traits they don't align with you, you have to walk away.
Yeah. And I always say, if you are with somebody who changes you, mimi
exactly.
Mimi ndo nishike kisu, I was like, Michelle,
that's crazy.
Umefika hapo. So I'm like, if you're with somebody who makes you reach that point, toka. Because the next time, either wewe ama yeye atakuwa jela.
Yeah. For
because
sure.
one of you will die. Ama both of you.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'm saying still again. When people see you reading like those 2 messages and stuff, maybe they don't understand how it relates to you.
You know, after that incident, nikaanza kuishi kwa bedsitter, nilianza tu kusoma story times.
Oh, that's what inspired sasa pia.
At first it started off as kusikia za watu, then nakuja nasimulia, then nikaona watu wameanza kuni DM. And then zenye wana ni DM, obvious kuna funny, but I just want to soma hizi zenye ziko na like life lessons, because nimepitia hapo. Na pia kuonyesha mtu mwingine pia wewe hata kama uko hapo unaweza toka.
You can, because we all know you can. And you can't, like it's the same thing, because the girls maybe that we're talking about, the guy it's confusing, we don't know, but the girls we can tell maybe lifestyle. The lifestyle is keeping you there.
But you know the funny thing, Kendi ni mabombe.
Oh, she's from an any place.
So I don't know.
So what?
Kendi, they are good.
Plus pia nasikia anatandika wasichana sana.
You know the funny thing.
That's crazy.
You know, I wish
there's a victim pia anacharaza watu like back to back. So you see it's a bit.
2 big influencers wanili DM. Ni vile tu
really?
Sema. They have encountered that girl and they say she's crazy. I'm not even sugarcoating anything. I wish ni vile tu niliambia Michelle, don't mention our names. 2. And because me I was shocked. I'm not even talking to this girl. Naangalia DM, naona ya kwanza, naona ya pili, and then sasa kuna nileka kwa story.
Yeah.
And yes, they fought with somebody you call you. And you know,
club or something.
Let me just pana.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever you don't want to you don't. Of course, you know kesho tena. A whole other. Oh yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
But 2 big people.
Yeah.
Menambia that girl is just she knows what she wants. She's there because it's a kitu imefanyika mara ya kwanza and she's okay. So and she's dancing around that victim. The victims, sijui victimness. Atukatai, she's the victim.
Yeah. Can I respond just with something before I forget? Najui iko karibu kuenda. Now you see why I was telling you there's some certain questions which have to be asked.
Yeah.
You see, when we see her screaming in the video, if we already know there are stories of her being the aggressor and being aggressive with other people, if we don't ask that question, we don't know if she has done something to instigate that. But you have to ask the question because we are all grown-ups. It's the same way, like let's say if you have a kid, and even you, maybe when you're a kid, you come crying, nini. The first thing your mom asks, nini imefanyika? Nani amekuchapa? Ulifanya nini? She has to ask before aende kushika mtoto wa mtu mwingine
akimshika mtoto wa mtu mwingine umchape, and maybe it's your kid
so you have to confirm kwanza, hebu niambie exactly what happened baba, mama, what happened? And then they tell you, and then you
go to
go sana out to nini, but you can't just hear imechapwa nani haya. You can't. So
the next day the mother of the kid will come to your door.
Of course.
So itakuwa tu brutal.
Yeah. So unaona, like the questions whether people and it's very weird because now it's in a climate where it's deemed as insensitive. Mm-hmm. Because I remember like even in 2021, like I had gotten like a partnership to distribute like my podcast in audio platforms, right? Mm-hmm. So that means like your podcast will be like on like top 10. When you open like top 10 in this, they'll be there and nini.
Yeah.
I just mentioned one about GBV.
Evil.
Yeah. Off the playlist and off the deal immediately.
They removed like you completely.
Insensitive. How dare you ask? But so unaona, the unfortunate part is like when I sit down with people, yes, we crack jokes, but I always want to have a meaningful conversation, because I'm sure we all have sisters, brothers,
And may I have
uncles, nephews.
Why do people not like talking about GBV? Because if we don't have these like conversations, we really,
How will people learn?
yeah.
How will people learn to walk away from situations?
And I'm even happy that hii mwezi imekuwa like tumeka hizo purple nini profiles and people came and spoke about the experiences, because how will people learn if we don't talk about them?
True. You have to share those stories. You have to talk. But also, like, unaona, now my angle is coming with so that people, they understand the law part as well.
Okay.
So unaona, like, even that guy, he can't wake up, the Sonko son-in-law, he can't wake up and go and report and say Sonko alinifanya hii. Because him, as much as he's angry, he's like, maybe let me not cross this line, because court cases itakuwa back to back. So you see, like Babu Owino with the shooting the guy, he's still alive, but till today,
Court cases.
it's haunting him till today. And that was like a small misunderstanding. It's the same way we're saying with you, venye umesema, you woke up at night, took that knife,
Yeah.
but you had to think very clearly kwanza. It's like, is it worth it? Is it worth it?
No.
So naona saizi uko hapa, you're growing as a brand, you're growing as a person.
Ningekuwa
Ungekuwa unatupea hizo
jela,
testimonial Langata prison, tunaona video zako TikTok.
I'm like, oh,
Imagine.
niko hapa. Oh my God.
Exactly. Imagine. So you see, there's some things we can avoid, but we have to talk about them so that it becomes normal. See, if you ask a question, yes, it's insensitive, but ukienda kwa magistrate, they'll ask. If you go to a police to report, they're like, ni nani, alifanya nini?
But unajua sasa, ikifika kwa polisi, these people, ukienda kusema bwana wako amekutandika, some of them laugh. They just tell you, go msolve mambo ya kitandani huko.
Yeah.
But why, unajua at least wakipea more keenness, like wakuwe keen na hizo cases, yeah, they will really help people out here.
I have that somewhere on my list.
Because mtu atakuja kuambia bwanangu nilitandika, oh my husband, you know, women get raped in marriages too. You come and say your husband raped you, ako like, hapana, ni bwana wako, anakurepaje, ni mume wako. Wewe ndio ulikuwa unakataa kumpea, si ndio? Rudi nyumbani umpe. And this is somebody who came hurt, wanting help. And that's why people, you know, jokes, that's why people don't even talk about this. Juu ya hiyo shame.
There's shame, stigma.
Yeah, because you know, utaenda report, polisi wakuchekile.
Kuna, like I had written a list of...
They should work on that.
Yeah, that it's somewhere like in my conversation, like I had pasted like on a list of things. Let me see. But let's go to the accused, the questions at Aulizo, and then now we'll jump into PA party police now. How like many people when they go to report, it's not taken as serious. I think, where did I paste that part? It's somewhere. Okay, so for different types of like, you know, GBVs, like probably, or just abuse, let's just say abuse, different forms of abuse. Kuna physical, which we've talked about, and that's what, like, you know, Joy Meleta, like a lot of heat online. There's sexual, which you've just brought up right now, and that's like, unajua, ikona so many... Actually, it's just like a whole other complicated thing.
The sexual one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about like from defilement, your marriages, you're probably a friend.
Imagine.
People in relation. So it's just, just the court can listen to that and understand what's going on. Because now they have the capacity in a manpower. Investigate, like the doctor said this. Because peer... Again, people don't want to talk about such things, but peer, like, you know, and that's why I'm saying, like, no matter you something, you quarrel at night, you can't just go back. Maybe they fight and then they bond with sex.
They call it.
How many times have you? Sex. Yeah, how many times have you had that? Probably, like, you know, kwa DM, not you in person, not you in person. No, kifikiria, see, not you. but maybe that you've had like online, like in DMs.
Mingi, hadi watu wenye najua, my
There you
close
go.
friends, they tell me
Yeah.
they did this. So they,
Exactly. After they fight, nini, they go and bond with sex.
Kamataka hapo naenda huko.
But someone like that's also very dangerous because, like, let's say if you wake up in the morning and this person is still upset with you, and they go to hospital and say you actually force them to get intimate, which has happened as well. It happens.
Basi mimi ndo nilitaka.
How do you say that kwa nini? How do you say that in front of the magistrate? No, here's the thing. Nasema wewe, at that time you were the girl. Unaona the same way you were upset.
The way we fought.
And then usiku.
We made up with sex.
Yeah, and then
I know your nini is inside me.
Exactly.
So I go and tell the police you raped me at night after an argument.
Because if you go to hospital, penetration is there. Come on.
That's wickedness.
Hey.
I'm a lady, but that's wickedness, honestly.
Hey, mambo ya mapenzi goes crazy.
And the guy will get arrested ukweli.
Okay, there's an incident I saved like on my TikTok. Sorry.
But you know about that, there's this place, sikumbuki ni wapi, but I saw that video where a daughter and a mother blamed the dad. And alikajala for 40, was it, I think 40 something years.
Even a Kenyan case.
It was a Kenyan case.
Yes, exactly.
And it was even in Citizen.
Yes.
Ndio sasa the girl after kuwa na guilt akakuja akasema I felt so bad.
The dad in prison.
Those eyes, the eyes of the dad.
Imagine.
Na alisema tu amewasamehea.
Yes. But you know, imagine like how like and hata si totally love man like your kids.
I think it was Julia, the mother wanted mambo na shamba.
Yeah, there was an argument, conflict to let's say two married people. And then sasa she twisted it to like daughter nini.
And they were to a point where mpaka the people believed them.
Yes.
That's crazy.
But that's why I'm saying, you see, questions have to be asked because, and I understand, that's what I'm saying. That takes away from actual real victims. Unaona? Kuna real victims and then kuna wenye wanaweza fabricate. And let's not pretend like fabrication is not, because we see it all the time. So now there was an incident of a guy who was saying, a guy who had come from Kamiti alikuwa anaulizwa, what's the worst and craziest story he's ever had? He said, there's this guy, unajua like, and you stay like kwa 2 plots and stuff. So saa zingine people just sleep na unacha mlango yako because it's a one room. Unataka fresh air ingie, vitu zimejaa kwa nyumba. Ni kiti, ni bed pekee na imejaa nini.
Lakini mimi siwezi lala kama mlango iko wazi.
Oh, no, come on, people do it all the time.
Oh, me, I cannot.
Have you ever stayed in Kama Coast?
No.
Or heat. Anywhere when it's excessively hot. No. No, here's the thing.
Oh my God. Heri nilale uchi, but hiyo nyumba lazima itafungwa kama ni joto.
No, here's the thing. I think there are times there are people who like, kuna so many problems. Waka, that's the least of your problems.
Oh, you're like, let me just leave the
lady
door
I
open.
interviewed here, she's an escort. She said her rent is 1,000. Where she sleeps, alisema mlango if you push it hivi ina nini. So mtu ananinigi hivi tu, but it's not ati mlango inafanya job.
It's not safe.
Yeah,
rent ya 1,000, that's not a safe.
But she has 2 kids by the way. So now back to this guy's story so that I explain. So he gets ametoka like job, the hustle and everything, gets in the house, eats, bitings kidogo nini, and then it's hot, maybe it's hot or for whatever reason, decides let the door back he opens.
Usiku sasa.
No, mchana. See, it's mchana. So it's
it's mchana.
Yeah, it's mchana.
I thought it's usiku.
No, hapana, usiku is different.
Mchana,
no.
You leave the door open.
Exactly.
Baka curtain unainua juu.
So he's sleeping. He's taking a nap. And now you see how your neighbor's kids, where you used to stay. See, kids were playing around everywhere. Wanapiga kelele, you're arguing with them.
Mlango wazi mtoitu unampatanga kwa kitchen.
That's exactly what happened. He was sleeping because it's a single room. A kid, a toddler, akakuja kitembea. No, listen, let me finish the story. Akaingia, so anaangalia like around. See the guy is nini, venye mtu anaweza kuanza, anatry kuamsha maybe, you're knocked out, umelala. So the kid, ni afternoon na pia amechoka.
Akalala.
Akapanda juu ya bed and then went to the other side because him is sleeping facing the wall.
The kid is a girl.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So the guy is, so him is asleep. And the kid pia now sasa cause the kid is playing hapo kwa bed, she sleeps. Haya, you know what's happening outside?
Wanatafuta mtoto.
Mtoto wangu wako wapi? Mtoto wangu wako wapi?
Oh my God.
Mtoto wangu wako wapi? So they're just looking around. Umeona nani? Umeona mtoto? So they start asking neighbors. They get to whose house?
The guys.
When they do this, see him, he's waking up. He's waking up. Sipia the kid wakes up because your movement. So who do they see? They see the guy and they see
the
kid
guy
hapo
was
hivyo.
naked.
No, ile tu like unajua like ka vest, ka short
Yeah.
hivi unajua.
Yeah.
You're comfortable in your house, it's hot, relaxing. But the kid is there. From there, ilikuwa you have abused. You have defiled.
Oh my God.
He's still in committee till today. Because he was accused, but sasa ni, so you see the situation ni...
But si wangepeleka mtoi afanyiwe testing everything.
No, here's the thing.
How old was this kid?
A toddler, maybe kid starts like walking, maybe two years. Because balancing walking na ile mtoi ameanza kuclimb vitu. So unajua ile experimental, climbing. I think 2 years there. 2.5.
Hapa nawe wakona viloma nome. Juadi mimi
He's in committee till today.
You know, this is a very tricky situation because
Yep.
even if I'm the mother, I go, I find my baby.
You kwanza, it's you. What the first thing you say?
Yay!
Because we're in bed.
Hey!
Exactly.
Yay!
So afu si ati they start asking ati umefanya nini? Ni nduru, neighbors come and then they start beating you up.
Oh my God.
They start, so you ukiamka ni ile confusion kwanza, unajua? So, and then understand your housing situation, it's because it's like, unajua, too low income area. So even him getting lawyer, sijui follow ups na nini, it's just...
You know, sometimes I ask God anakuanga wapi vitu kama hizi zikifanyika, honestly.
It's very... and okay.
Because now this is somebody who's in prison for no reason.
Yeah. But pia there are so many situations like that. And no kama you see, it's not malicious, but just because of the environment we're in right now, you find a stranger with your kid on the nini immediately. Even if kama hakuna that evidence we're saying like a medical, see then he must have been trying. That's the story. Because kwanza neighbors, they're like, how do you explain there's a kid in your bed?
And then unajua huyu ni mtoto mwenye haizi ongea.
Exactly.
So it's you and now it's just you alone.
Plus you are this side, the kid is on the other side. Yep. So there's so many situations
and
by the way.
So watu wengine watasema alilala aja kusikia mtoi.
Of course.
You know, people sleep.
After a long day umetoka job nini.
Sleep. Mimi kuna wakati sometimes you sleep to a point yenye ukiamka ni kama you are born again.
Ama those ones you are trying to eat to put on nini kidogo unajisikia you've gone.
Unaamka asubuhi na food.
Exactly. You're gone.
Yeah.
Unaona? So such things happen.
Oh my God.
So unaona, that's why I'm saying it's so tricky because now we have situations where we have
there's this pia ingine. So a couple was fucking in the balcony.
Yeah.
So unajua hizi balcony za hizi new apartments ziko na like unaweza shikilia.
Yeah.
So they were doing doggy. So the man is back, dem ameshikilia, but I think the balcony had an issue.
Of course. Yeah.
So you know they're hitting, it's dem ameshikilia.
On life sentence. If she goes life sentence, both of them mama, the lady
akaanguka kutoka, I think it was 5th floor.
Yeah.
Mpaka chini.
There you go.
And that is how ilisemekana the guy raped the lady.
Na murder.
Because there's nobody there's no one to tell the truth until this day.
How do you even defend yourself from that?
Until this day the guy is in prison.
Yeah.
Hata hii ni story niliambiwa sasa na mtu mwenye aliendanga kumuona. Yeah. Na anasema like hawezi danganya because they were a couple. That guy knows the lady. They were dating. Everything was okay.
So unaona kama that's actually something you know somebody in personally a situation kama you're going on. That's why nikikuexplainia kama I'm telling you like it's not as easy as like, so you can get people to, it needs money. So if you don't have money to have top lawyers when unaenda kufanya nini, could do investigations with a private detective or the police, it's hard. Kwa ordinary mwananchi, where do you get that money? After first month, 2-3 months savings, maybe they're gone. And then you just decide, sasa it's just prayer. And until mtu huko nje aseme like approve beyond nini. But otherwise, you'll just be charged guilty.
But you know here, huyu mwanaume hata ya wipia, these two situations are very tricky.
Very tricky.
Because now there's no witness first of all.
Nope.
It's you and yourself. The victims awako kuongea wameenda.
If they were fucking, hata maybe neighbors askia, we heard noises. She was screaming. Mm-hmm. The witnesses who were there, they heard mtu akilia, akimake noises. You were having fun, but sasa it was rape. Yeah, it's tricky, but so unaona, if we don't talk about hizo situations, utaskia, like now we get such stories from watu wako ndani already.
And you know, kwanza hii the first story ni mbaya zaidi, because imekuwa, if maybe the society was different yenye grown men see kids as kids, hata huyu mtu angepatikana hapo aingekuwa shida yote.
Ni zile zao
mambo ya like kungekuwa na hata hiyo
mafikira amefanya kitu kama hiyo
na hizo cases, ingekuwa ako huko hata ndio huyu basi maybe aliingia kimakosa. But because kuna hizo cases day unasikia mtoto ameripotiwa amerepiwa even was 6. Unajua kuna nyenye nasikia ina trend hapa Twitter ni Twitter ama ni Telegram, a 2-month-old being raped by a 15 or 16 was it years
Kenya.
Sijui kama ni ya Kenya ama ni South Africa. I have not even watched that video and I don't want to, and I wonder how people are going to watch that kind of video.
Because such ninis, they circulate, because Twitter is the one place yenye haina filter until kuko na reported ninis.
But why do they accept video kama hizo hapo ndani?
Because they can't filter out everything. Remember, OnlyFans people wana post ninis zao, sindio?
But this is a 2 months.
No, but sasa it's before AI peaks. What's happening, it's reported, and then now they assess. But think about how much content is posted like on TikTok, on Instagram. TikTok, unajua there's something if you post tu hivi.
TikTok hata sometimes umeva vest, they just see
side boob hivi. Go on.
Chako imetolewa hapo.
Ama your account is flagged kwanza.
Yeah.
But sasa Twitter is the one place, unfortunately, as much as it comes with your freedom, that's where unaweza pata ninika hizo. Pia there was a video circulating a while back here. There is like this single, I'll call her single mom because that's the only answer, who does like, unajua hizi cam videos like online. She has a ring light hapo, she was just going through her messages and stuff, and then she has her kid hapo kando, and then her kid is trying to play with the vibrator.
Alikufa?
No.
Oh, so a kid, a girl ama a boy?
A kid, a girl. She is, because what she was, the gesture she was doing is what she sees the mom do with vibrator. So she's trying to hold it to her mouth. She's trying to nini. Yeah.
And the mom was just there.
She's on the phone.
Aliona your video.
See, she's seeing like the kid and how she's going on nini. She doesn't care. But you know, here's the thing. What you also need.
Some mothers don't. I think mali imefika tunafaa kuwa na certificate ya kuwa wazazi.
If you ask a lot of like nini, girls who do those scam videos and nini, ask them about like what these European people normally ask them to do. Because you'll even see like this. Yeah.
Alisema she's an influencer, but she was a former cam girl.
Yeah.
Akona mtoi. Mzungu alikuwa anamwambia afaka mtoto.
They do that.
Atampea pesa.
Yes.
This is assault.
That's one of their fetishes, and that's what they ask a lot of girls to do, even locally. So even a lot of girls who you see with kids and nini, it's... But you see, those are things that happen.
No, if you're a camera, if you're a cam girl and you have a kid, don't do those things whereby it's okay, you do your camming, it's okay. The enemy here is poverty, yeah? But ikifika mali, they tell you to do those things with your babies. No, kata your pesa, no matter how good it is.
I think it's unfortunate because...
ini vidonda unaekea mtoto. Like, isn't wounds that will never heal?
They will never heal. They'll never heal.
Imagine knowing your mom did this to you.
And you know, like right now, unfortunately, Like even with a lot of the things that are happening now, just try and think of how the kids will be affected later. Because you see those videos that you say they accessible on Twitter, primary school kids are seeing those videos.
Kwanza talking of primary kids, there was this child, hadi ilikuwa kwa ni Citizen ama ni wapi, kid alisodomize his fellow classmate juu ya kuona akona simu. So the parent hayuko keen ni nini mtoto anafanya. Akaingia na watch hizi porn.
Yeah.
Alifanya hivyo classmate mwenzake.
It's very common nowadays. Appear like if you've had, it's just one of, kwanza when it comes to kids, it's very unfortunate, but the kids who are being raised in this era, it's so dangerous. Let me tell you, like an example, like right now, like anywhere I go when I see kids, kitambo, just how grey I was, I'd find kids somewhere, I can play with them, like if it's soccer, like unajua, like you can even nowadays, even from my friends, like they say like, oh, say hi to my kid. I say hi like this. Kitambo silikuwa hivi. Unambeba, unamshika hivi atumebeba. Never. I don't. Because until I have my own children. Yeah. No.
Because saizi ni huku nje kumekuwa so messed up. And then there was this club.
Yeah.
Walivaa ni wanaitwanga watu ama dem ndani ya club wanaitwanga aje? Kuvaa
hosts
yeah, I think ni host wanaitwanga hostess.
Yeah.
Walikuwa wamevaa theme ya watu wa primary
school girls.
Yeah, you saw that video
in Kenya?
Yeah. Ilikonga ina trend sana.
Probably I saw it, but that's also like a fetish thing, right?
But you see now for it to be normalized to a point yenye mpaka club inakubali watu wakubwa wa dress up kama watu wa primary ndio the men wakwe happy. Don't you see it so bad?
No. Saskia sasa. Wait, until so that the men wakwe happy. Walking here kwa club upate wamevaa hivyo. What that doesn't mean like you asked for that. Think about HR ama mwenye alikama up na hiyo idea.
It was obviously a man.
No way. No, and if it was a man by the he needs to be arrested. Kama endo alisema ati like okay, the idea here is you guys dress like school girls.
And the fact that ata those ladies walikubali. First of all, this ni kama mtu akuja nilete dress ya shule nivae niende kuona mtu na I'm like mbona ninava? Why is your fetish me in a school girl's dress?
But
why are you even having those kind of thoughts to anzia hapo?
But you see that opens a whole different conversation because like it stems from Japan. Japan, they have this school girl fetish thing. It's almost like normal. If you see like anyone who watches like easy
K-drama,
those two Japanese nini, just think about like Japanese pop stars, Korean pop stars, how dress aje.
But they wanavanga kama watoto wadogo. Hata how they behave.
Pink, exactly.
Even so how they talk.
In fact, let me just look for something here.
No.
Hold on, so that I shock you.
Vitu kama hizo, and when people see it hazifai kuwa normalized because you're giving people that idea that okay, this is normal.
Let me just open. Not to them, like in Japan, it's not. Okay, so what does it say hapa hivi? The age of consent in Japan ilikuwa before, maybe it was changed.
Japan's parliament on Friday raised the age of sexual consent to 16 from 13.
Yeah.
Hey!
So you see when our parliamentarians go and argue about barabara, umekula pesa, this is their discussion.
13 Kenya yoni mtu wa class 7. Apana.
Yeah. What do you mean? This is a discussion they have on parliament. Like, apana, ongeza shukisha. Yeah, that's... So, you see there, and...
16 bado ni ndogo.
No, but,
16 form 2.
But think even about, like, Japanese characters, cartoons, and comics and nini that you see. Everything is schoolgirl, and she talks, like, in a childish voice, nini.
Hata vile ana behave, vile anashika nywele pussycat, akona toy bags.
Any of their pop stars, if you pick how she dresses like a young schoolgirl.
Labubu si zimetoka kwao.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's Japan, but still, unajua, it's an Asian thing, sana. It transcends to other different. But it's tricky. Let's go to our nini kwanza. Because yani ukianza kunini, because which country would you say, like, how is this normal?
13. Surely that is rape. Let's say people are doing just rape openly in that country.
That was passed by their government.
Even Somalia si pia nasikia.
I don't know about Somalia, by the way.
Somalia even now it's worse.
But
when a child is 8.
It's not legal for that nini, but they have child marriages. I know what you're talking about.
Oh.
You're talking about the child marriages,
Yeah. But it's the same thing.
But no. Here's the thing. Actually, let's look. What's the age of consent in Somalia? I would like to hope it's 18.
Because tell me, guy, there's this video I saw mtu wa Somali anaka ako 9 years ako na mimba. I was shocked.
So yeah, I think it's more 8. Okay, well, there's no clear answer here.
There's no clear answer.
Oh, I remember. I know what let me see if I can pull that video. Oh, there was this old man who was saying they're not being allowed to marry
young children. And because ilikuwa imetolewa then ndo wakateta ikarudishwa.
No, imerudishwa. Are you sure?
Sinilisikia government yao imesema ni sawa. Like surely for an old man, that man alikuwa anakaa tu mzee na hizo dai zake kwa uso. For you to come and talk
he was on camera actually doing an interview complaining.
Me, I'm even shocked. I'm just shocked.
But you see, that's why if you and you see, that's why I'm saying we have to talk about some certain things, and you have to be open to, because if you don't understand when they're doing that, such a person, to him it's normal. He doesn't mnakataje. To him it's normal.
Yeah, so anashanga vile mnamkataza kitu amekuwa akifanya.
Haki yake. So it's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, 73-year-old.
7 and I'm sure ndo atete ako na wasichana wadogo ndani ya nyumba yake.
Uko it's typically no. Oh,
like,
okay,
I
see
saw
this
video, it broke me. Like this girl is so young.
Yep.
Anajifunika mpaka cause ya shame, and the guy is just smiling there.
Yep.
This video broke me. My God.
This one. So and once you introduce culture, you will realize there are so many other ninis. And that's why when we're talking even about GBV, you know, Kenya, we have a lot of child marriages here.
DC kwanza uko side za uko juu.
Northeastern.
Yeah.
But let's just say, Northeastern very notorious. But anywhere outside, I think unajua times we have it so almost normal things in Nairobi that we forget about what happens huku nje. So you know, if you've been to Mombasa, and I've said this before, like on the podcast, you have mothers who send their kids to go to the beach to have sex with the tourists.
Unajua kanza
so that they can.
Mombasa.
Yeah.
Young girls.
Of course.
Because young girls, mtu wa class 7, mtu wa class 8, utamkuta ayuko class.
Yeah.
Anatafuta wazungu.
Young girls and young boys.
Even boys.
Telling these old white people don't like normal things.
Na kwani sorry.
Yeah.
Na kwani what's the government doing, basi, if they know this thing is going on?
Nothing, because there are so many things. So unaona, it crosses a place where if you go there, mothers are doing that because it's normal to them. You
Mombasa.
Can imagine like a mother sending, they send their kids. So how is the government going to inspect and supervise and make sure you take your kid to school? Unajua, in countries like States, UK, those developed countries, they have child protective services. Wakisikia you have any incident, they come, they take the kid from you. They take the kid from you.
Atakani wako na
wanamchukua.
They'll take them somewhere better.
Sa wanamchukua pa Kenya, wanampeleka wapi?
Kwanza wakikuchukua kukiwa penda mtoto wako ameenda. They will just go and do bad things to your kid.
Even probably worse penye anaenda, unaona. But sa huko unapata, it's a normal thing because they send their kids, enda kwa mzungu, wanataka nini mdogo hivyo. So it's, once you cross to cultural, na pia for economical, social things that affect such things, because pia mama ukimuuliza atakwambia, but we have to eat. And maybe like the first born did that, second born did that, and then maybe the first one, maybe after they, to a certain age, akakuwa married to a white person, they sent dollars.
They see it's normal.
It's normal.
Baka naambia second born, unajua mimi ndo nilipata mzungu.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So once you start meaning those lines.
People have, me bado I think tuko too colonized. I don't think anything is changing. Ni vile tu saizi we are just a bit free. Because bado watu kuna tu hiyo idea lazima mzungu akubadilishie maisha yako.
So, unajua what's being posted on TikTok and in social media nowadays?
I don't.
And Pia, here's another thing. And I know it's affected a lot of people because we have a lot of fatherless homes now.
Yeah, very many.
And that, it's just God who's going to take care of your daughter from there. Because, like, if they don't have that, kama the mom didn't, like, do extra work ya make sure to feel kidogo just where the dad is not in, your daughter is gone. And unfortunately, there's nothing you can do about it. A lot of fatherless so, like, validation. Like, utaona, like, probably there's a trend. Like, don't you see, like, girls in Mombasa and TikTok, like they give advice on how to get old men.
Yeah, ziko mingi.
Like that's their job.
Hadi kuna live za nilona kuna msichana ametengeneza page.
They hook you up with an old person.
With old white.
Yes.
Old white people.
Yes.
Unatuma do and then nambako sasa inapewa mzungu.
Sasa ni mediator hapo hivyo. It has to be old na kona kapesa ka retirement TV. Have you seen the Nini today, the drama going on today with the old white guy and their wife? So I think...
The German person.
Yeah.
Mwenye bibi amemshikia. Is it a knife?
Nyundo. But you see this, I'm telling you, like, the craziness that's going on.
Amemshikia nyundo, let me not laugh.
Because alikuwa she was trying to get into the house.
There was I think the German guy akona side chick.
He brought sasa cause huwa amezeka kidogo.
Oh my goodness.
Ameleta like sasa.
Lakini some men have audacity.
Let me see.
Men have audacity.
No, hold on.
No, you've been with me. And then sasa zilusha tosheka na mimi you go for somebody younger than me. Hey, my Lord.
Let's get like the article and see actually what it says. So it says a Kenyan woman, Betty, is it Wagner, was left in absolute shock after her German husband of 11 years ditched her for a 22-year-old.
11?
Yeah. Then threw her out of the home like she meant nothing.
Wako na mtoto?
I don't think so. Probably that's where now.
Oh my God. And the 22-year-old ako wapi?
She's somewhere huko ndani. Alienda.
Anadhani haitamfanyikia.
Of course, but can you tell her that?
Me may only say one thing.
Can you tell her that?
This is for ladies, if you're seeing me. If your man is doing something bad in front of you to another woman, wewe tu wanasemanga nini? Ukiona mwingine ananyolewa?
Yeah.
Nieka maji kwa nywele. Whatever the wahenga said.
Yeah.
It is coming for you.
Yep.
It is if what?
Or
wewe ni side chick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wewe ni side chick. Unaona tu mtu anapiga bibi yake mbele yako, wewe pia utatandikwa because you're not special. Kama anaweza piga the wife, the mother
of his children. Yeah.
Wewe ni kachana tu kadogo mwenye uko na punani to offer. What is stopping him from beating you?
Forget that. Remember, he's cheating on his wife with you. And then you're like, but he loves me.
Who doesn't? Hey.
That's the mother of his children. He loves you. But you see again now, if we say that online, sinajua.
Matusi.
Hey.
We are telling girls.
Hey.
But that's the truth.
It's the truth. But you can't say that online because if you say that, you're being insensitive. And you do that. And I think that why I like...
Because, for you...
Yeah.
Let me just be for real. For you to still accept a man who threw his wife and kids away, you are crazy.
You're silly.
If kama kuna dem kama huyo ananiangalia, just know you're a crazy woman.
Unajua sasa unaoffend watu wengi sasa because you're touching a lot of people.
No,
Side chicks ni wengi sana Nairobi.
That's true.
Yeah.
Me don't care if they come for me tomorrow. Mi kwa nini naogopa? I'm saying the truth.
Amka tena kesho tu nikuona umeshashikilia microphone aki guys another day.
No, it is the truth.
But it's
this
the truth.
Is somebody's guy. They went wakaeka pete.
Yep.
As long as awako divorced, isi mambo na divorcee.
They've gone to labor hospital wakadeliver kids.
Divorce ni tofauti.
Yeah.
If maybe you have somebody who got divorced and you're together, they had their issues, that is very different. This is somebody mwenye ako ndani ya ndoa.
True.
Ako na watoto. You came and you ruined it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever or would you ever date a guy who's married?
No. Let me tell you something.
Cause unajua watu ni wa nice setup ati ndio watu waanze kusema mimi najua Michie wacha niwaambie.
I'm not even kidding. Maybe the moment you come and tell me you are married.
Yeah.
Married.
Yeah.
Kuna ile tuko na baby mama kando.
Yeah.
Na kuna marriage.
Yeah.
So I'm like peace bra.
Yeah.
Imenifanyikia kwanza kuna mwingine nilikujia he has a lot of money but he said he was married. I was like I don't have problems.
Yeah, and then it's always like I don't think I can live with that conscious
guilt.
knowing. Yeah, exactly.
Unajua okay. And
it will come back and bite you.
Some women don't care. Mimi don't. I know of a girl mwenye they will go and sleep wanafanya serious mechi simu iko loudspeaker, the wife is crying.
Come on.
I'm not kidding. Awajacha pesa ya food kwa nyumba, anaambia baba nani. So the wife alipiga simu akimwambia baba nani ujacha pesa. So the wife was complaining. Aleka tu simu loudspeaker wakaanza fucking up. They were laughing and the lady was insulting the wife.
Oh shit.
I know that let me not say too much.
But unajua like how do you think karma is going to come for
Karma
you?
Came bad.
Karma already
came bad for that guy.
Already.
Yeah. It did not come that bad.
But still,
but it came.
Yeah, so unaona like
mi nasemanga what goes around comes
it
around.
Always comes around. It always comes around.
We are not special.
It always comes around. Now I have to ask a few other questions before because we are almost hitting 2 and I want this episode to drop this week.
Okay.
And then we'll tell people like the first episode that might drop probably first quarter next year.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Me, I don't mind.
So now, remember I was telling you the questions that the accused will be asked. So that we nini on that. So now the magistrate or the police will ask, do you know the complainant?
Yes.
He's
my wife.
I've just seen her once in my life. Ananitaka mi simtaki.
Once.
Well, you've never seen like nini?
This is once and I'm your wife.
Nasema she's stalking me. But kama mna paperwork, she's stalking me. She wants me, but I just like her as a friend.
Yeah, nimesikia cases kama hizo.
Yeah. Number 2. So maybe you say like, what's your relationship? You say maybe sana, or you clarify sasa if it's boyfriend, girlfriend, ama you?
Marriage.
Yeah, marriage, whatever it is. Have you had disagreements before? Yeah. So hii ni background and relationship. To just know to relationship yenyu imekuaje in the past, you guys get along, conflicts mnadeal nazo aje, and such things. And then we come to timeline and movements. Where were you at the time of the alleged incident?
Yeah.
For this guy to say, I had just woken up. I was about to have breakfast.
Breakfast? Which breakfast nakula pesa?
Si saa yeye alikuwa na expect breakfast akaambiwa wapi pesa ya breakfast?
Anashangaa, why are you making me mad and I want my breakfast?
So you see where you start building up the story pole pole. Yeah, like okay, so ilikuwa asubuhi ndio sasa unaitisha nini breakfast. And then so where were you at the time of the incident? Do you have an alibi or somebody else who was like, around and as a confirm, like you are actually in the house? No. And then can anyone confirm that you're actually there at that time? Just so to eliminate something yenye ametuambia that might not be truthful. Were you under the influence of alcohol or drugs? To establish maybe.
So let me ask you.
Yeah.
So if somebody is under the influence of any drug ama alcohol
Yeah.
and you beat somebody, so hakuna shida hapo?
Kuna shida, but sasa it might be ni
Not
unajua,
that because
yeah,
akili yako
hayuko-
haiko like 100%.
yeah, maybe ni alcohol because inaweza kuwa ni a serious drug, maybe it's cocaine, maybe it's meth, maybe amemix weed na nini. Anaweza sema alitake weed yenye si ya ule mtu wake,
Alichukua
alitry something different, ikani
kamfanya kuwe so
and if they go
violent.
to hospital and pima, actually akona nini, akona weed kwa system
But
yake.
why
Ama
are you taking that cocaine in the
it's
first
out, it
place?
was out of my it's just my way of recreational nini. When I'm stressed, si siku hizi
But you know
watu
sasa hii ni
stress.
kesi ingine.
Yeah, but sasa still ako under the influence.
Okay.
Yeah, under the influence, unaona. So ni just to confirm to kwanza. And then now we go to C, which is communication. Did you call, text, or send any threatening messages before? Did you visit the complainant's home? No, kama huyu, we live with her. Did you meet them did you meet them physically that day? Like mlionana in person? Kwa sababu unajua sawa wana unravel the case tu pole pole. And then now versions of the event. What happened according to you? So they're asking the guy who
Mwenye alichapana sana.
huyu alikuwa amesaraundiwa. Mi niliamka nikachapwa labda, ama unajua he can just come up with any, like now his
Any
scenario
lie.
any lie ama whatever like happened, his version of the story. Sasa we can't say he's lying in court,
Because that hiyo ni version yake.
yeah, like,
na yako ya huyu ni yake.
yeah. Sasa ndo unaona public opinion never wants to hear. We don't want, that's why nilikuuliza, do we want to hear his story? No. You say no, exactly. But the magistrate,
They want to hear his
yeah,
story.
they have to know. They establish sasa pole pole.
Okay.
And then they ask, did you assault the complainant?
Yes.
No. But according to him, what did he say? He said tulikosana tu. What did he say akiulizwa kwa hiyo video?
Alisema tulikosana tu.
Ile tu kawaida ya alisema ni ile ya kawaida tu, unajua tunapendana.
Why do people normalize that thing? Ile ya kawaida.
He said that.
So kuna gani serious na hiyo kawaida? Like no,
Because
kuchapwa ni kuchapwa.
We are now unraveling na venye what us we saw like on social media. We're just trying to paint a picture, sindio? Did the complainant like consent to the encounter? Maybe this is you guys how you do your foreplay. Again, we go to so the people who do role playing
kuna
na
watu
nini.
wanachaponga vibaya sana before sex.
Yeah. So unajua,
Hata during.
have you heard those girls like maybe kwa like even they call on radio, social media like mia sponichapa anipendi? Have you ever heard that or no?
Nimesikia but acha hiyo mapenzi kaeba.
Now, but people are different. And then sasa unaona another important very question. So ana confirm here like, is it something you consent? Did you want to?
Did I want to
Nini,
be snapped?
Were you defending yourself? So now they start like, okay, what was the reason for you to
Defend.
put your hands on her? Ndio ya kwanza like, did she ask you? Afu unajua they seem ridiculous the questions, but wako zile za maybe this is your thing. Maybe this is your thing. Afu hiyo ingine ni, were you defending yourself? Like, did she do something? Ama was she trying to hit you? Do come hit back? And then now we come to like a character history. Have you ever been accused of similar actions?
Yes.
Guilty. Okay, hiyo kwanza ni, of
Yes.
course, on repeat, on social
Yeah.
media, it's there and everything. Sindio? Have you ever assaulted the complainant before?
Yes.
In his case, yes, of course. And then now there is challenging the evidence. How do you explain the injuries that this girl has like on her face?
Cause unasema hukumtandika but
Yeah.
tunaona amefura. Aseme ati alianguka.
Nilirusha kitu juu alikuwa anaenda kunipiga, ikamchapa kwao.
People lie.
Because also, I'll give you like a different scenario because remember how I was telling you like what's the intensity of injury yake. If we, and now this is just us being like unajua critical and analyzing the situation. Kumbuka the way like the guy was recording Sonko akisema hebu angalia mdomo wake, and then we see like there's a blemish kidogo.
Yeah.
It wasn't like ile big sana, but you can see she's been hurt. And then the same day, ama was the following day, you compare it to the lady that Sonko went to see in hospital. hiyo black eye ukiingia huko kwa mlango unaionea huko. Did you see that one? You haven't seen the nini? Come on.
Imagine I haven't seen
Okay, let me just pull it so that ndio at least tuongele nini.
So I haven't
So people
seen
started sending Sonko like their situations na nini unajua. So I hope that video itatokea kwa kwanza. Hopefully. You're saying
Ama need this. Oh, I think I saw it.
So I don't know if in this video you can see it.
I think I saw it after your incident.
There's a lady
alienda ni hospitali gani yone
Nairobi hospital,
yeah.
So I don't, okay, your video height, okay, hapa. But there was here we go. So no. Somebody sent this picture. No.
Oh my God.
So he saw it after DMs zimetumwa, and then he said, I have to go and see her in hospital.
Ebongoja.
So,
Nani, who, like, the man did this to this lady?
So now this one, apparently it's her brother or something.
Brother?
Yeah.
Guy?
Hold on, let me see.
Oh my God. Kwani, how?
Is it a cousin, like a family nini? The woman who says she is Mwendo's cousin alleges that family members threatened. No. Let's see.
Aki mimi sipendi kuna watu wamechapwa hivi.
But so now you see why I'm showing you this. Yeah. The reason I'm opening this is because now I want to paint a picture for you, and then you tell me what that outcome would be. If Sonko went in that house and found the daughter looking like this. Exactly.
That guy hata sidhani kama hata angepewa kofi peke yake.
Hata tungejua nini ili happen.
Hata sidhani okay.
Hata tungejua kama hiyo story ina exist.
Tungesikia tu late husband alipatikana. Oh my God.
Exactly.
This is bad.
Yeah, but so now you see, like, even when in court they're asking about like such things like evidence, they have to see like the intensity pia. Because unajua for us ni apana kuchapwa there's detail. And that's why I said, unaona hata ile ya daughter yake atasema, hebu angalia tuonyeshe tutaona anini small. And then he's just like, okay, but if he found the daughter looking like this girl.
Hata kesi ingekuwa imetufikia. Tungepata tu report za breaking news.
Under mysterious circumstances, nini. Wow. It would have been like a closed case hata. Na ile hakuna mtu anaongelea. Because like whoever needs to be bought atalipwa pesa na hiyo story ishe. Exactly.
Because so, this is this you can see the pain in that eye.
It's zile za
to point hadi sura yako inabadilika.
Yep. It's bad. This is bad. So I think he went there kumconsole na nini kutalk about. And you know, it's very unfortunate because
Sonko is a really good guy.
He is.
Very, very, very good. He supports
a lot of
children,
people.
Like
addicts and all those things.
President.
Okay, president now we're pushing this shit. Not because he's not a nice guy. He's a good guy. But I think hiyo ni power too much kupea mtu kama yeye.
Really?
I think kuna siku zenye anaweza amka na aonyeshe watu a bit of dust. It's too much power. Hiyo power ina need a bit of responsibility. Because pia, let's not okay, tunaweza through politics kidogo hapo. Unajua si tuko na president saizi mwenye. Hata tukimtukana Sunday anatuombea kwa church. He never misses church. Hata sijui nini ifanyike huko, anaenda anaomba ni. But hawaonyeshi amekasirika.
Yeah.
But if you have somebody who anaweza kasirika and he's commander in chief of the armed forces akona nini, si ule bodyguard wa kutupa slap moja saizi akona
like akona a whole he's in charge of like the nini.
Yeah.
Jeshi.
So you've seen how Suluhu Hassan amefanyia watu Tanzania.
And you know, this is very Suluhu ametuharibia jina sisi kama wanawake because we were really fighting to have women in power. Now when they see women in power doing this, like, no, this is why you
anaribu everything.
Because to angetulia aonyeshe we are not emotional beings, we can handle pressure.
She has shown us zileza.
Hey, ameonyesha nyo we are very emotional beings.
But
we
even forget her. there's the Prime Minister of Bangladesh, woman, did the same, but in a bigger magnitude. She's even been sentenced to death.
Acha uongo.
Yeah.
This year?
Yes.
Alifanya nini?
Hey. Killing people. What do you mean? Ati demonstrating sijui nini. Finish them.
Haufai kuonyesha watu you're emotional as a leader. You just have to compress it.
You have to like figure out ways za hide vitu.
Because if you're not killing people just because they danced to yours, a tune of yours.
So I can't play it because he definitely itakuwa copyrighted.
Oh my.
Almost exactly the same thing Nani Suluhu is doing. She sent like now army. Finish them. Wase to killing.
Innocent people.
Yeah. Estimated over 1,400.
1,400 in a day?
Yeah. There's footage, there's everything. So yeah, she was sentenced to death. That's her. And you see like her and Suluhu, they even have like, like a hair scarf, nini. Meaning they are like, modest women and...
So what's modest about you killing people?
I'm just saying. But that's why at times tukiangalia extremes ya things. Yes, both men and women like are different, but both men and women are capable of doing a lot of dangerous things.
Yes.
But still, like for now, we have to focus on like, because the month is about GBV and just protecting women. Because for one, women are... We have to admit women are weaker than men.
No.
Yes or no?
Physically.
Yes.
Okay, physically we are weak.
See, that's what I mean. So that I'm saying being overpowered. See, it's somebody taking advantage of you. That's why we are talking about like the violence and any. Hizo zingine tunaweza fanya hiyo debate. Hiyo debate tutasave for another day.
I was about to start.
No. You carry your notes. Me, I'll come with my notes and then tutaongea. Because even if we think about like just emotionally, like you'll notice like even a lot of men have been committing suicide recently.
Yeah.
Women, they do know how to. You have an outlet. You cry.
I'll call my best friend.
Exactly.
I cry. After that call, I'm refreshed.
You're
I'm
good.
like stress imeisha.
How many girls do we see crying on TikTok?
So many. Hata mimi
Shailia. Really?
Yeah.
On live, I'm like one of
No,
your
it
videos.
was like a recording.
Oh, but you see, we see that often. But guys, we let it build up. And unfortunately, watu wengi,
it's so bad.
they're just like ikibust.
You can be with somebody smiling jana.
Yes.
Asubuhi unasikia alijiua. You are like, how?
It's very unfortunate. But like now, Pia, again, if we have boys who are growing in households, Pia, where dads are not there to show them how to deal with stress. It's like, oh, son, maybe umekasirika. This is how men should. Uska chape like your fellow nini, like cause umekasirika. Come, we go somewhere and do nini.
Yeah.
But they teach boys how to just get an outlet. They teach boys how to respect women.
There need to be classes for young children,
when they're still
men
young.
and both girls and boys.
True.
Ndio boys anaambiwa vile afai kufanya na girl anaambiwa vile anafaa kufanya in maybe such. Wote wanafaa kuambiwa tu kile wafai na wanafaa kufanya.
Unfortunately, saizi kids are learning from social media. And social media won't have like the best role models.
Social media has a lot of...
before you filter out like the
social
good...
media... Hapa social media you can bring something wrong.
Yeah.
Unaweza sema mi nitakuambia hii ni maji. Mtu mwingine kuja sema ni juice. Na 70% will say this is juice.
I swear, by the way.
And it will call... from that day it will be called juice.
Yeah.
Because social media changes like, and me I feel like inafaa ku crash like for some crash kila mahali.
A reset even or something.
Tukwe tu maybe like an year bila TikTok bila anything. No, at least watu wakuje back to their like normal sane ways.
And if I may ask you, like, why do you think? Because like now, this is a thing, like just in Kenya. There's, like every day I open out every week. Women are just fighting physically. Okay, not physically, like ile ya social media. Unajua pia iko kwa like list ya form of abuses, by the way. Hold on. Let me open this for you.
Pia mimi si nimefight.
I was reading. Yeah, different forms of abuse. We tulifika like sexual, but there's emotional or psychological, there's financial, and then there's digital or online abuse. Naona you're like back and forth. Naamka tu like nani ametukana nani and then you guys mna stitch back and forth. Huyu ana stitch. Okay. So you open every nini, ukienda when you're watching one video hapa chini iko na suggestion. Nani stitched Michie's video?
Evil.
So another one. But why do you think saizi like kukuina like I can't remember the last time men were going back and forth social media among each other. The last person ilikuwa Cairo na we were just telling him like bro, can't be stealing money from like old women. Yeah, I just rudisha pesa ya watu. But apart from that, ukiangalia saizi like every other week like there are women who are going back and forth with each other. Back and forth. Why do you think that's the case?
Honestly, I don't even know what to say.
Muna fight tu ya kufurahia.
Mimi personally because nimekuwa kwa hiyo back and forth on my end, mimi nitasema I felt like I spoke about it because they were twisting my words. They were stitching my words and then they're twisting my words. Ndo maana sasa nilikuanga back and forth. But sasa hii yenye watu like unajua kuna hizi verbal hizi mbaya zenye unasikia mtu amechukua video amerecord.
True.
Haya itana ndana chukua na kule na inakuwa sasa nikupe ni unipi nani mkali you know. Then hiyo sasa hiyo sijui nitasema.
Because if it's not you, there is maybe it's house girlfriend leo anataki na watu. If it's not house girlfriend, it's the lady with like the bucket hats anaitwa nani nimesahau jina yake unfortunately. But pia back and forth zinakuaga tu every other week. Paka nashindwa like what happened to when we just used to open social media and kuna just, like unajua times just enjoy a get ready with me a nice dress maybe.
But then kitambo it was so cool.
It was cool.
So cool. TikTok it was just ya kudance ya mavitu tu
hata pressure wasn't there by the way.
Yes, hizi pressure ni mbaya.
Okay, now let me play.
Pressure size ni mbaya.
We'll talk about peer pressure now. I want you to respond to just listen and then you respond.
Mean Girls. I've even seen a lot of Michelle's videos. Girl, you literally sound like you're in middle school. You haven't even upgraded to being a secondary mean girl yet. And only women can see through what she's trying to do. Men, you can't understand it. But if you watch Michelle's video and you're a girl, you can see those little petty comments, the specific phrases she chooses to use. Like it's
Who is this?
You don't know Eloddie?
No, she's
Eloddie used to be like a really good YouTuber back in the day, and then she went through like mental breakdowns na nini. But now she's in Canada. Okay. She was just saying like you look like a mean girl.
How am I
you
mean?
Give like some smacky comments.
Sweet girl like me.
Mpaka katoa testimonials like how she used to be bullied back in the days, and she's saying like you remind her of the bullies that she used to face back in the day.
So me how telling somebody that you're in an abusive relationship.
Can I play and then we continue?
Okay.
Ama that's enough.
Play so that I can
Mean Girls.
Find
Literally
the courage.
Mean Girls. Anyway, the reason I'm sharing this story is because I want someone to send a message to our dearest Kendi and to tell that girl that the only mistake that is happening right now is not what the bloggers are saying. It's not what KOT is saying. It's the fact that you've ran away. Girl, we need you back online. In fact, can someone tell Kendi to come back online? And now we need to see her in the hottest outfits. We need to see her in the sexiest locations, toasting martini glasses with her girls, just feeling gorgeous and luxurious.
You see
Bloggers
what they do.
are drooling. Like,
you see
She
what they
hasn't
do.
even said leave the boyfriend. She hasn't even said leave the abuser.
You see what they do.
She hasn't said leave the abuser.
And then they're calling me mean for saying the truth. You're supporting somebody who anakipitia.
Yeah. She said, go rock those martinis.
Nani amesema sirudi online? In fact, it was a choice to deactivate the account. Hakuna mtu alimwambia sasa tusikupate hapa. No, she can come back anytime.
Yeah.
Let her wear that dress. Let her drink those martini, whatever. Let her carry those Gucci, whatever bags. Hakuna shida. But fanya hivyo ukiwa umetoka mali unaumizwa.
Utafanya na pesa gani?
She has money.
So,
Kendi is very beautiful.
No, here's the thing.
Kendi is a very beautiful girl. She can get any guy.
Here's the thing also we have to understand about money. Like most of people just like online, you have to understand, most people you see, it's middle class. That means...
Middle class?
Okay, so middle and lower class. Sindio? Lower class ni kubwa.
No, lower ndio kubwa.
Yeah, lower ni kubwa. Yeah. Sindio? But what I can say is being in that zone there, it's like, it doesn't mean you guys are sleeping hungry. There's money for food. So even her, where she's coming from, I tell you, it's a place where like she can get food, she can get nini. But if we're talking about champagne bottles over the weekend, your parents are not doing that. There's no parent giving you money to need. Okay, so money is there, but nobody is doing like it typically, like generally, just think about like your middle
life, normal
even upper middle class people that you see online, the ones who don't do like the most, you don't see them spending money like that. Money spent like that comes from sponsors. That's money you don't care about.
Sinanga shida na sponsor. If you have
who's sponsor, been given money by parents to spend money? Like, who do you know, like top influencers that maybe you know?
Wenye wanapewa pesa hivyo.
With their parents, apart from Sonko's kid.
What I was about to say, Sandra.
Apart from Sandra, who else?
Hi, apart from Sandra.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know anyone. Ni Sandra tu ndo alikuwa.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. It's not that the people are poor. They're okay. Most families are just okay. Mm-hmm. But now splurging ile ya bottle service, nini, traveling, it's not parents' money. It's not parents' money. So when I'm saying like, iyo pesa ya kusplurge haitakuwa, it means your mom is not giving you money to go and splurge it on any. She might be like a doctor. If it's a parent who's doing well financially, I'm assuming they are doing a job where like maybe it's a doctor, pilot, engineer, whatever they are. But they have to, they have to work to earn that money. Mm-hmm. Anyone who's working to earn money like that,
pesa, they really...
Uenda ati kusplash nini? Ati munaosha hivi mkono?
But you know, mi nasemanga kitu moja, loud money is not, that doesn't mean you're rich.
True.
Loud money ni
But you can't tell social media that. You can't tell social media
People
that.
People are faking out here. People are faking. Utamona pote amebai sijui chupa za, people are faking life. Yeah. And kama basi unataka yo maisha lavish, unataka sponsor, go to a sponsor who is not beating you. Leave the one who is beating you. Go find somebody who is not beating you.
True.
Atukatai, put those nails, put on, wewe unataka kukaa vile unakaa. Sawa. If kama sponsor ndo, but may don't encourage ladies to go to sponsors.
How does the pressure not get to you? Because now we are seeing it every week.
You know,
launching something.
There's this video I did.
Yeah.
And then hata ni msichana kwa na kofia akaniambia ati niko na wivu juu sina nails.
She said that. She told you that.
Maybe I'm jealous because
you're lying. You're lying.
Because I don't have nails.
You're lying.
And wigs. I'm like, God. Hata basi kama urunge kuja
niambie. That's something to nini.
For somebody to even think, tell me how. Let me know.
I would expect maybe a younger girl to say that to you.
That girl with kofia, I don't know her name.
Yeah, I know her.
Yeah, alisema hivyo. She said that.
But are you exaggerating? This is a real
she said that.
On the comments, she said it kwa
video. Ati I'm jealous because akaongezea akasema ati I'm also jealous kwa sababu si nakumbuka ile incident nikisema ndachuna watoto wenyewe.
Oh yeah.
So akasema ati I'm jealous kwa sababu ati Kendi ako na mali anaweza record na si lazima ambie watu wanyamaze.
Oh shit.
I laughed. I was like, Jesus, can you just bring hata basi vitu kubwa useme I'm even jealous because maybe Kendi ako na gari. I'm jealous because maybe Kendi has this big business going on. Why are you comparing foolish things?
Yeah, those are not meaningful things.
And
unfortunately,
I was like, Jesus.
But unaona, that's what most people have been reduced to. iPhones, wigs.
And ndo maana sasa madem, unajua saizi dem tu anaangalianga tu anataka you find a girl akona mtu akona pesa but they're not even thinking.
Nope.
Akisha buy iPhone na wigs na bouquet hapo ya chocolate na pin pop.
Sina pesa. Sina pesa, hidden gems here and there.
Evil.
Pictures.
But you should be thinking out. Fanya kitu. You have somebody who's giving you like 70k or 50k. Invest in that money. To a point hata kikuacha wigs unaweza jibaia wewe mwenyewe.
You know, the craziest part is like I see girls getting so much money online. But unfortunately, the one thing that right now people are going wrong with, because if that's the route that you've chosen, the best you can do is like invest.
Yeah.
You know, a lot
'Cause
of people think they'll be young forever.
No.
And peer for girls, it's unfortunate, it's something that people never want to hear. But like that span is cut short. Ukifika like 26, 27, your priorities have to change.
Yeah.
Because there are younger girls who are coming in the game.
Hata ndo nilikuwa niseme, so many young girls, every day new girls are born. Tutazeeka.
Yeah.
Mimi nitazeeka, wewe utazeeka, mwingine fresh akuja in the market.
Yeah.
Okay? Na ninasema hata wewe sponsor uko naye wewe saizi uko 22. There's a day utafika 25 atatoka na wewe.
Trust me.
Aende mwingine wa 22.
Because it always happen. It's the same story over and over again.
Flexing about wigs and nails is not even making sense.
It's
not making
that's disappointing.
I was so shocked.
Because that you know, if they said like, unajua akona this property, akona this car and akona this nini.
Nails ni kitu mimi naweza jieka. Saizi sina kwa sababu
nimetoa. Get nails though, si ndio?
But I can guy nails ni 1000.
But yeah,
hata 500.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is that something to okay, maybe me I don't understand.
Hadi kuna saa zingine spa ziko na offer wanasema 300.
And you're an influencer. You can get nails for free and then you do
a
post.
I want nails. Daripate at a wig.
Actually, today if you go to your story and say like, who wants to nini?
Saizi.
Yeah.
From head to toe.
Yeah.
Neza valishwa vitu very expensive and started one bob.
Of course.
So you telling me I'm jealous because of things I can get? It's just very funny. God.
That's disappointing.
And that's why I'm saying peer pressure. There's so much pressure.
And then imagine if this is happening like with like now girls like you guys are in that. Imagine mko kwa the place like where you're all growing your brands. Imagine like now the high school girls who are looking up to you.
Imagine.
And saying, watching your videos.
There's so many girls who ni DM wako high school. They tell me they love my content.
Yeah.
Wengine hata wanauliza advice.
Yeah.
And so imagine young girls kama hao wananiona mimi niko kwa relationship. Yes, I'm getting good money. But hapa na pale, nimetandika huyu, nimechapwa na huyu. I just look confused.
It is very misleading, but it also shows where that. But so the problem is like when you see, like even the last lady I've played her video, she's said all those things. Go out, rock your martinis, dress up. She hasn't said, but she hasn't said leave but that guy. She hasn't addressed that.
Encourage. Yeah.
The one thing that she should have said out of that situation is like, yo, Sawa, do that on your own, but leave this guy.
The guy.
So she hasn't said that.
And then sasa unataka kusympathize na imagine. You want to sympathize with somebody?
You're victim blaming. Don't be victim blame. See
victim blaming. You're victim blaming. Ati tuna victim blame and you're not even okay, sawa mimi na victim blame. Mbona usiseme ukweli? If saying the truth is victim blaming, ni sawa basi.
And then we're in an era now like the most important thing that will help people is telling them the truth.
Yeah.
Don't lie to people about where you're getting money. Don't lie to mislead people.
Don't lie to my friends.
Yeah.
Mimi, if you're going somewhere with me, you ask me, unakaaje? Kwa unakaa vizuri ndakwambia, kwa unakaa vibaya ndakwambia.
Most girls can't say kama unakaa vibaya. Unajua hivyo?
Aki mimi ndakwambia ukae vizuri. Yeah. Ama hata sema mbata na kukaa vizuri, uko na stress, maybe you argued with your boyfriend. Me, I will not tell you vile tutakuwa sisi wote delusional hapo na me, I'll tell you the truth. You're the one calling, you're the one texting.
Yeah.
Akutaki.
You know, there's a lady friend of mine. They were with just two girls who are friends. And, they had come to see me and stuff. And we were just talking about so many different things. And then, like when you're sleeping, you just have like a back and forth two exchanges, Nini. Mm-hmm. So the friend is a bit voluptuous. Mm-hmm. So she asked me like, John, do you think I'm fat? I said, yes. So me, I said yes, but Niziles because we're just vibing, we're drinking Nini.
Plus, you're the one who asked. But okay.
You asked.
Well, I'm fat.
No, so we're eating and drinking, nini. And then, so I'm not focusing with what's happening on the side. So I just start hearing too.
Oh my God.
So I'm turning, I'm like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, you shouldn't have told her that. But I'm like, she asked me. And then I'm like, okay. So and I remember this is where I was supposed to say like, no. But that's what you get online.
Yeah.
But so for me, I'm used to even talking. Even my friends know me for that. I'm that kind of person who's like, okay, let's be logical here, kidogo. Like, is this how we're going to address it? Let's just tell each other, and men tell each other the truth all the time. Girls are not used to that.
Girls are very,
it comes off spiteful.
Girls are very delusional. Tuanze hapo.
I don't want to say that. Wafanye YouTube yangu itolewe kwa niende kwa YouTube nikiupload.
To be honest, girls are very delusional.
But it's true, I understand.
Na ndio maana tutokangi kwa so many situations. Because you'll come to me, you're crying, and then me, instead of me and you're telling you the truth, I'll sit there and cry with you. So if the both of us are crying,
not solving any problem.
What are we solving?
Yeah.
But mimi ukinikujia, you're crying, and then we sit nikuulize nini imefanyika. Amekufanyia nini? Situ basi tutafute njia vile utatoka hapo.
True.
Yeah.
True.
We are not blaming the victims. We are trying to open their eyes.
And it's so simple because I think at times, that's what I'm saying. I think...
Because sorry to cut you. Because
okay.
wanasema ati, why are we not talking about the men? Why are we just talking about the women?
Yeah.
Because babu, you cannot change this man.
You can't.
Acha kuonyesha na kutandika.
You can't.
Hii ni kitu iko, anakuchapa.
And he won't stop.
So, talking about him itabadilisha nini? Sasa tukuja tuseme, leo tunaongelelea huyu alichapana. Kesho sipata chapana tena. But we can talk about the lady kwa sababu you can change that situation by leaving.
If we just take that example of Sonko's daughter again.
Yeah.
The only way she can change that, and it's...
leaving. You cannot change.
She wakes up and just say let me go. Because he's done it before. And then kitu nimeona wanasema is go back to that guy until you hate him. So that you Until you hate him.
And I'm just like...
That's in the comments.
Yeah. In the comments, ama videos.
You go back until you hate him.
Yeah. Amekutandika, you go back. The second time, you go back until you hate him. So by the time you're hating him, you will be dead.
Exactly. There you go. You see, that's why I say, that's girl math now. I wouldn't understand that.
Mpaka kuna mwingine niliona ametoa video ama ni comment section.
Yeah.
Was it a comment section? Akisema this bonding, you have to go back 8 times.
Trauma bonding or something.
You have to go back 8 times for you now to be for you to be sure 8 times.
But you see, now that's the thing also with social media. I think the only problem here with social media, especially like TikTok, at times people forget that people you're getting this advice to, have you watched their lives? Is it somebody who's at an impactful place? Can you learn something from them? At times you look at the person who's giving that message and then I'm like, and people are listening to you.
They're listening.
How is this even possible?
And they're saying, yes. Yeah, go back to him 8 times. Go back to him till you hate him. My dear, they don't know you like you don't. No. You cannot tell somebody. Mimi, if you come back, mimi nasemanga, amekutandika mara ya kwanza, sawa, ni makosa. Amekutandika mara ya pili, okay, moliagu. Ya tatu, ini mazoea.
You have to go.
Ya tatu sasa tutabidi umetoka hapo, honestly. Kwanza ikiwezekana tutoka hiyo mara ya pili.
Yeah. Because, maybe once it crosses from verbal and then once it gets physical, it's a bit hard for it to stop.
Kwanza inanzanga, men don't just come and slap you power.
No.
They spice things up.
Yeah.
Anakupimanga, atakuita mjinga. Awane, okay, you took it. Sawa. Kwanza amekuita mjinga, the next day ukampikia chakula, pilau, kachumbari, ukambe, oh my love.
So this is how it works, okay. Sasa,
The next day akuja kupea ingine mbaya. Ulie, akubembeleze, aseme sawa. Ya tatu ni coffee.
That's the unfortunate part.
Ya 4 ngumi, ya 5 mochari.
No, actually, I hosted a girl on the podcast and, she was very psyched because we did an amazing episode. But now she had touched on how she gets beat up by the boyfriend. Because it's not beating Nini. She gets punched and stuff. Baka, I think 1 or 2 of her teeth are missing because of the punches. So I'm like, okay, sir, are you sure we can put the episode out? And Nini? I'm like, yeah. And then she called me after 2 days and she was crying on phone, at midnight. Because I was like, so you just text me, who's calling me at midnight?
By the way,
I could even have situation ingine kwa hao and then
unade na kupiga.
Yeah, midnight.
Unapiga simu saa ngapi?
Mwisho tu na coffee. Imagine. So I pick the call. She's like, yo, and she's crying. She's like, So I'm wondering, like, why would she be crying, calling my phone? Like,
midnight. Yeah, this is a bit scary.
Yeah. So I'm asking, like, hey, Connie, what's the problem? She's like, you see that episode that we did? Aki, please don't put it out because Aki ataniua. Huh? So I'm
Abu,
like,
wait.
Yeah.
Abu, so this lady you interviewed, ako still na boyfriend. Si ati aliachana na boyfriend.
No, we talked even on the podcast. I told her, like, yo, so you leave. She said she just can't.
Oh my God. Mi nimedhani ati ni mtu ame break up na boyfriend
No,
yake ndo akakuja kusema testimony.
No. Actually, after the podcast, I don't know if you're going to meet Emma the next day. But I was asking her.
Even leave
like,
that alone.
Yeah.
Ebuskia, usipost yo kesho, ataniua. Listen to
Yeah.
that word.
Yeah.
Atani.
And she was crying.
This lady knows this man can kill her. And you're there.
She
Why?
gets punched. Sinakwambia, like, she doesn't have,
The
like,
guy
any.
has money.
Of course.
Like what we do for money sometimes
I mean,
is not worth it.
I can ask, this might be like a ceiling in it, but would you rather a broke, faithful boyfriend or rich, abusive? And then...
Hey, no.
Just answer the question. So that you see the girl math. Now you see.
Oh my God.
And just be yourself.
Apana.
Be yourself. Don't pretend.
Let me just be honest.
And also, before you answer, think about your answer and also tell me what a majority of the girl in the comment section would choose. Feel free to respond.
Abusive ni abusive. Abusive
is
ni
abusive.
abusive, by the way. Hakuna ati abusive iko na kiwango fulani. So rich, abusive, ama broke, faithful.
Yeah. Because those are the two peers sometimes people have to choose from in Nairobi. If we're being...
Ni hizo tu mbili.
Yeah, it's those two.
Ni hizo mbili.
Middle class na kuaga kidogo and then so it's rich or broke. So...
Honestly, because maybe I've been with... Now I'm talking at a jokes. Now that I've been in that situation with a guy who had money and is abusive.
Yeah.
Me, I'd rather be with a guy who is not... Who mwenye ako broke. Okay, he broke tusiseme
He's
like...
broke. Hakuna tuchanini. See the same way tunasema uko abusive. Broke ni broke.
Broke enye hata nata kitu kiake.
Have you seen broke? You know, me I've been broke. So I know being broke. I've been so broke mpaka girlfriend yangu aliniambia, you know we can't eat love. Na nikakubali by the way, because nilikuwa zile za, by the way, it's true. We can't eat love. I was so broke.
You cannot eat love.
I was so broke that, and even singe jama ameniambia hivyo. Because legit, I didn't have anything to offer.
Okay, acha basi ni kwetu peke yangu.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. But what do you think an answer for most girls will be in the comment section?
Rich and wangapi wametoa video hata funny videos that hata Sauti Sol alisema.
Yeah.
Heri ulie kwenye Range Rover.
Exactly.
Ama ni gani hiyo?
Hey, that's the song.
Ama ucheke kwenye boda.
You choose.
You see?
But most girls will. And that's why when we're talking about, like, it's not about victim blaming, but unfortunately, like, the path that a lot of girls will choose. And I think maybe it's social media pressure, upbringing haikuwa strong
First of
from
all,
nini.
Ya kwanza tuseme ni social media pressure.
Yeah.
Ya pili, maybe this is an opportunity for this girl. Maybe ametoka from a low family. Hakuna yote.
Yeah.
Then there's this guy who's splashing with money na kupea 50, 70, so whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, utatoka hapo. It will be hard for you kutoka hapo. But pia mimi nasemanga kitu moja cause nimekuwa hapo and I know that kwanza yangu imekuwa mbaya sana and I know that the moment umesema enough is enough.
Yeah.
Utatoka. Hata itakuchukua hata 3 times. Mine didn't even go 3. But the second one after sasa this incident, I was like...
No, that incident was crazy. That's why nimekuambia, I can't sleep with someone in the house kama tume-argue. We either have to figure out we have that conversation, or like I said, I can buy you dinner, but you have to go and sleep at your place.
Because things...
Mi nilale na kuna mtu amekuja hivi.
Things will be very, very messy.
I'm so paranoid nowadays because of like the horror stories. Ni mingi sana. And then
so many.
A lot of people have gone through, like, let's be honest, there's some people who maybe have grown in abusive households. So to them, that's almost normal.
Yeah, by the way,
it's almost a normal thing.
Ukiona your dad is beating your mom, you will beat your wife. Grow up seeing your mom is being beaten 100%. By your dad. But pia nitasema there is two sides of a coin. Because mwingine ataona hivyo na aseme yeye hatawai chapa bibi yake. Like hata wabishani aje, atakumbukanga hizo vitu vile zilimtraumatize. And they won't even go in that direction. Tupeane space wewe enda, kitulia urudi tutaongea. Mwingine atasema yeye zitaka mwanaume anamtandika because aliona mama yake akichapwa. So I think it's just two sides of this coin, honestly. It's very tricky, but it's very tricky. It's just the climate we are in. Unfortunately, we can't go back to the days where haukuwa kwa concerned about I can be assaulted, I'll be beaten, money is a pressure. Kuna time back, hata sometimes I just wish hizo enzi za nikiwa high school. Apo after primary ingekuanga, because that time life was not like this. Chill mode. Like if you don't have ni sawa, work towards it. Even when you look at your parents, when you look at your older cousins, they were fine. Hata social media ikuanga hivi. But today everything is social. Whatever social media says, everyone does. It has messed up with people's brain. People are doing so many silly things. Just because of pressure. Hata si ati kuchapwa peke yake. They're doing so many silly things. So now, because I'm saying we've done 2 hours already, 30 minutes, imagine. So now, I know I can always just save. Because in fact, this time, will she even be okay with doing it? Me imagine me, I don't have any. I was thinking ile pressure umepewa huko maybe. But I'm saying clearly you're a very strong girl. So maybe let me just be for real. Maybe as long as I know my truth, hakuna kitu inaweza ni pressure. You'll go far with that. Hata hii mambo ati sijui unamaliza mwaka una mtu. Namaliza mwaka sina mtu and I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. Just as long as you know your truth. Unatupea relationship advice na una mtu. Somebody, this short guy made a video akisema ati mimi napeanga tu advices na ati I'm not in a relationship. And I was like, tuanze nani alikwambia siko kwa relationship? Did they come here and announce before you even start making conclusions? Second of all, I'm speaking because nimekuwa hapo. Personal experience. And I think pia how you've chosen to have certain parts of your life private, it's a good thing. Because once you put it out there, it's the people who you love who will be attacked constantly. Not even you. They'll just go to the people you love. By the way, I don't like posting my me nasemanga. There is no need. You know me, but you don't know me. You'd rather keep it that way. Ukiuliza tu Michelle, utasema tu Michelle was story times, but anything else you can't really, unajua. Mkopo umepika picha, mkikisi. Nilikuwa na huyu, nimemgongea. If today I ever find somebody, nobody will know. Mtakuwa tu mkiona tu mikono tu. It's easy to do that. But because Nairobi, it's so hard. It's like, even if you get someone, and kwanza people are so ex wake wa kitambo anatokea. Alafu people are so shameless. Ilenye, you'll find there was this beautiful girl anaitwa Tess. So Tess alikuja akatonyesha the boyfriend. Tell me why women are going to this man's DM. Telling him, I can be your second girl. Adi mimi, I want the life you're giving Tess. Side chicks lined up, And I'm like, somebody just came posting the guy. Akishow vile ni mzuri amemfanyia. Why? Utafuta wako. That's why I'm saying I cannot do. Social media is rough right now. People will snatch your person in front of your eyes. True. But that's why you see again, when I'm saying at times, and again, we're having this conversation because this is a space where we can talk about these things. As much as men do bad things, we have to agree that even women who can be malicious, they can be crazy malicious. Mina semanga, when you find a crazy woman, that the craziness is 10 times more than that of a guy. It's bad. It's bad. Mwanamke akiamua kuwa mbaya ni mbaya. Ananga and it's very funny because sisi tunakuanga so sympathetic. We have that motherly
Nurturing is just there, standard, yeah. It's just there.
We bring life. So ni kitu, so kuna
Yeah.
kale karuma. So to find that dem ameka hiyo yote kando.
Kwisha.
Hey,
Kwisha.
what that girl will do to you.
Kwisha.
You will live to testify.
Kwisha. So now, let's go through like some quick fire questions and then we wrap it up. Because like I know for this one, I want to still be able to edit it and start posting like today's Wednesday. Okay, so I do have time. I can start dropping the snippets and then full video probably by Sunday.
Okay.
Quick fire questions. Do women really need men? Yes or no?
Well, I will say yes. We do need men. We do need good men.
Oh, okay. Fair
Good
enough.
men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What percentage of men are good versus toxic?
Well, I will say majority of men are toxic.
Okay.
Majority. It's very rare to find a good man completely. Wengi ni toxic.
We'll keep it simple. Hata sai stands at kwa nini this? Who has a harder life? Men or women?
Men.
Men. Okay. Would you rather, this one is a nice one. Would you rather work for a female boss or a male boss?
A male boss. Hey, a male boss.
Why? See, I thought women empowerment.
Women empowerment, but female boss. Talking of experience, juu nimefanya kazi mara mbili.
Because you know this will mean that women are bad people.
No, women, we are very loving, we are good.
So why wouldn't you work for a female boss?
But I cannot work for a female boss. Mimi vitu nimejionea hapo.
So you know the best thing about this is because even women know other women. So at times you see like when we're talking about like girl man,
kwa kazi,
they know, women know each other. They know each other.
A female boss can traumatize you, honestly.
Daddy's girl or mommy's girl?
Let me say mommy's girl.
Okay. Actually, I've already asked this one. It's about if you were to choose a broke, loyal guy.
Let me be alone.
You'll be alone.
I'll be alone.
Who cheats more, men or women?
Men.
Yeah.
Men.
Will you date a person who earns less than you?
No.
Okay. Would you pick career success or relationship stability? Those are the two options.
Career success and relationship stability.
Yeah.
Career success.
Okay.
Hey, career success.
Is marriage still necessary in 2025?
I will say, personally, for me, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it easier being a pretty woman or a rich man?
A rich man.
Oh, okay.
A pretty woman is not easy.
It's not. She doesn't have an easy life.
A rich man has an easier life than a pretty woman. Uyu dem mrembo. First of all, kupata mapenzi original, it's very hard because most come to you because of lust.
Oh, okay. True.
So when you look at it in that direction, it's a rich man can have any woman, any woman.
He has options.
So many beautiful. Akona sianda, akona any. You can have
true.
a poor girl, a rich girl, or whatever.
That's true.
But
That's
a
true.
poor, being poor and you have being pretty na una pesa sasa.
Sawa.
Kuna changamoto.
Okay. What's the biggest red flag in a relationship?
Red flag kubwa. Kubwa. Enye nakwambia toka hapo.
Yeah.
I'll say an abusive. Your mambo ya abusive.
Oh, okay.
When you have an abusive partner, whether man or woman, that's a very big red flag.
Okay. Do you think an abuser can change? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
No. Camera, no.
Which one hurts more? Physical abuse or emotional abuse?
Honestly, me, I'll say both. I'll say both.
Which one hurts more? Because pia unajua you can actually, you've seen people like checking themselves like chiromo because of mental health na nini. Relationships pia kama si physical, it can still push you to certain levels. But which one do you think would be? I'm a both too. Like we stick to both,
Because the physical unaweza gongwa to a point where utapoteza your leg.
True.
Utapoteza something
your eye.
Yeah. Emotional, somebody can do something very bad to you and every day you will wake up, look in the mirror and never forget. Like you have trauma ile unakuwa depressed.
True.
So boss.
True.
Boss.
Okay. So is leaving an abusive partner easy or dangerous?
It is not easy. It's more of dangerous.
Okay.
Kwa sababu it's dangerous in a way that, let's say this is somebody mwenye you loved. This is somebody teme you loved. This is somebody you've been with for a long time.
Yeah.
It won't be easy, but it will be dangerous kwa sababu you're about to start life afresh. You don't know how the other side will be. Yeah.
So and you're already used to this person. This is your person.
Yeah, you're used to this lifestyle. You're used to everything. So it's more dangerous than easy. Because it's not that easy, Pia.
One reason survivors go back to the abuser.
One reason?
Yeah.
Love.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you've mentioned that repeatedly, And that's one thing you can't explain because love always because of
I'm telling you the things you do for love.
Silly
things.
That's true. Is therapy necessary for healing? Because there's some people who just don't think that's, and unfortunately they leave one relationship, they haven't healed.
They go to another.
Yeah.
I'll say yes. You need some time. Like sometimes you need therapy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think men in Kenya face GBV too?
Yeah. Ai. Mimi nilikuwa naibana twango makofi na bibi.
What you say again?
I've never seen such a man afraid of a woman. Hey.
Was she bigger or she was just like?
She was just a normal size. But she was hata watu alikuwa namuogopa that lady. Ametwanga bonaki and the husband will come back, they fight. Like I was like, what is this wife giving this man?
But you see such things. You just have to walk away. Learn to walk away. Okay. What do you think is the hardest part of reporting to the police when somebody has gone through like GBV?
The hardest part, shame. First of all, that shame of going to tell people umekuwa assaulted ama umechapwa. Second of all, them not supporting you, them not believing you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sana them not believing you.
Yeah. And actually not even taking you seriously by them because those things happen.
Having the audacity to even laugh.
True.
Hey, Masan said they need to do better anyway.
And then another question, last one as we summarize, because there's been this thing Pia going online where like a lot of Kenyan events now, like it's actually, I didn't notice until I started I saw that video in the caption and then I was like, oh, come to think of it now, I'm seeing like a lot of women in events alone. And even with that being said, because I can see you have posted here, you will be at a Caribbean branch.
In fact, this Caribbean branch kwanza imekuwa postponed to 4th.
Siseme date, just say my Caribbean branch because maybe what changed tena. You're sure of the date?
I'm not sure of the date.
Yeah,
it has been postponed. I even need to do a video about it.
So once you confirm the date, you can say that.
Yeah.
Because there is that, and Pierre, like I saw online bestie, and you had posted something about old school in the park.
Yeah, your old school in the park iko in your 30th November.
So why do you think like men are not showing up to events as much as Nini?
Women.
Why?
Tu ni JK.
Italeta like a whole other Nini. Itafungua another debate.
Itasema ukweli hapa na itafungua debate kubwa bala.
Okay, leave it.
Let me keep it to myself.
You may breathe.
Because of what I've seen, hata pia kitu nimekuwa kwa events, I've seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
let me just keep it to myself because it's the truth, but wataichukulia vibaya.
Yeah, because hiyo itaanza sasa. Unajua watu watakuwa hivi, amepost nini leo?
Yeah.
Let me go respond to her video now.
Yeah.
Stitch. So let's just save anything else for part 2. But, lovely, of course, talking to you as always.
Yeah, it was nice being
it's
here.
not. I know we don't talk on a regular, but, I like your videos. You reciprocate as well. And at times, Nick, just because kila mtu akona hustle yake, different circles.
Yeah.
But I like how you're just progressing and you're being very patient.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing and I think at times people need to appreciate people like you more.
Oh, thank you.
Because like you just work towards what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And things start coming your way.
Yeah.
I'm saying like even if you've gone to a nice new house,
Yeah.
nini.
Guy, Anki kwanza nimehama.
Watoto wako hapo.
Watoto wako. I was so happy.
Yeah, I could see the
Kupata hii
joy.
nyumba.
Yeah.
I was like, God, thank you. Yeah, so it has been so far so good.
No, that's
Yeah.
dope. I know we did a previous episode, but this one we had to do it because I know because of the GBV month.
Yeah.
And I think also tomorrow is there not a protest, but is there something people are supposed to gather and do wear black and do something? I don't know. I've just heard on social.
21st.
Is it 21st? There's an official thing probably that will be done, but I don't know the details.
I think it's about the GBV where women are going to protest on the roads. Watafanya huko Kenya pia because I heard inafanywa South Africa.
I don't want to nini because maybe then it will just be on social media, but I haven't had like a formal nini.
Because
I know it's a South African thing, but it relates to so many. I think that's why it took off.
It relates to so many. So they maybe kesho watu they can...
Whatever they'll do.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
Stay safe because pia our girlies unajua kama unaenda kwa hizi events.
Yeah.
Umesikia kuna mtu anatandikana.
Yeah.
Na unaongea tu hivi. Just be careful pia kwa sababu unajua at times pia like how we talk like on social media. You just don't know. People just at times want to take things too far.
Yeah.
You take care of your mental health, even if like you're having like a lot of like bad messages and comments. You're clearly handling it. You're handling it quite well. So just remember, you started that platform for a reason.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why a lot of girls come and share messages with you.
Yeah.
Most of these people are complaining. Girls don't share the same messages. They haven't gone through your personal experience. Yeah. Remember, could have been in Langata Women's right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
My God.
So when she's speaking that passionately, it's because she had like flashes where she would have made a bad decision. And at least now you always give. You're like that young auntie who's giving girls advice.
Imagine.
No.
Yeah.
So we need you there. We need you there.
Thank you.
Maintain that position.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
So tell people where they can find like, your content platforms and everything. Just shout out your social media handles.
So hi, my name is Michie002. Kunipata, you can find me mainly on TikTok. Yeah, Michie002. Instagram ni _mi.chee. I think sijakosea.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'll add it somewhere there at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then, wait, have you thought about YouTube or Mapia? You're still hesitant?
Because kwanza nimeanza Instagram, of which
you didn't have an Instagram?
No. Siku active Instagram.
What the hell?
I only had like 900.
You have good content for nini?
Imagine vile nimeanza. Saizi I'm at 10K.
Aona.
Within just a week. I was
1 week.
Hey.
Shit.
I started last week.
So you see people want to nini. There's demand
then
for what you do.
Then I was like, okay, I'll be doing this.
You have to. You have to because it's the same videos you can send across platforms.
Yeah.
And Pia, YouTube, you can just put them in shorts.
But I want to start YouTube.
You can do like, because if your videos are short, you have 3-minute ones, you can post them like on YouTube Shorts. As you think of what else to do like on the main.
Yeah.
But you can just still, because now you reach to a different like demography.
Yeah, by the way, niko nafikia watu wengi.
Facebook, here's the thing. There's a girl who came here and told me like people have started getting paid on Facebook.
I hear that too.
But I was like, wait, this whole time?
Nasikia watu wanalipa Facebook, like your content inalipa pale Facebook.
How your content on Facebook would do well.
So, by the way, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
And it takes those to vertical videos. You know that, eh?
Nitaanza pia Facebook.
Just, because it's one video you've done, just upload it on all those platforms. Because I think, like, for your case, you have a very strong voice.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, because at times back, I see your comments back, I'm like, shit. How are you communicating with all these people?
Yeah.
But it means like you're connecting with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So trust me, like Facebook, kuna audience inakungojea hapo.
Nitaanza pia Facebook. By the way, acha nitaanza Facebook.
And these older women, once they see somebody with a strong voice,
Ni hivyo.
call her to come and do this, call her to come and... So, there are a lot of checks waiting for you, brands, opportunities, especially because you're just doing it with a very clear mind.
Yeah.
So you might find a few hurdles because of the way you're expressing yourself clearly with other people.
Yeah.
But trust me, it connects with people for a reason.
Yeah.
There is a reason why you're having like thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions views, comments. There's a reason for that. So let not anyone try and lie to you. You're not connecting to other girls.
Because I'm connecting.
You're connecting. You're doing a good job.
Yeah,
So for now, guys, we have to say goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. And of course, girls, stay safe. GBV month. Just stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe. Very important.
Because I'm a man also, I can't start telling women how they're supposed to conduct themselves.
Yeah.
That can only come from other women because they can relate and they understand how women are.
Yeah.
So, just take care, stay safe. Till next time.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow her on our platforms as well.
Yeah, bye-bye.
The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades podcast. Goodbye.